Welcome, everybody, back into Nerd Sesh. As always, I'm Carson Brabber, and alongside me is Logan Camden. And today, we are joined by three of my personal heroes. We have Matthew Sponhour, Blaiden Kirk, and Theo Ash from the Stay Hot podcast. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
I'm no hero.
Okay, a modest hero makes him even greater.
He's actually a villain. He has plans to destroy the world, I can promise you that.
Me too.
As long as we get through this episode so we can monetize, then that's fine with me. Do whatever you want to do after. Matthew?
Carson?
Nonchalant maxing as always. Stoic maxing.
You know me, man. If you want to
Well
figure out
played.
how I am, we'll have to watch the rest of the episode, I guess.
God, that's
Give it
so
away right at the start.
That's so
Bury
true.
the
He's so mysterious.
We're doing some trivia today, gentlemen. This is an annual tradition at this point. I want to say it's the fourth summer we've had you guys on to do some trivia with us. And I feel like every time we've changed up the format in some way, and we're doing it again this year. So before we get into the trivia, I'm going to explain how this is going to work. As you can see here on our beautiful scoreboard, we've got three different categories of questions. We have lists, which is kind of your classic Nerd Sesh, name the top 10 this, name the X number of guys who did that. Then we have a draft round, which is not trivia at all. It's just going to be, we have picked a topic, and we are going to go 5 rounds in the draft, 2 teams as always, and then we are going to submit the 2 drafts to a panel of highly esteemed judges who are top secret. In fact, they do not even know each other's identities, so we'll give the keys over to them. They'll decide who wins the drafts, and then we go into the games round, in which Logan has prepared 2 games, I've prepared 2 games, and we'll just sort of explain the rules of those specific games as we get into them. And then we will end with a final round similar to what we did last year. We're going to spin a wheel, land on a random NFL team, and we're just going to see which team can name more quarterbacks from that franchise. The teams, I believe, might also be the same as last year, because I need Matthew Sponhour on my team, and so he's my little buddy, and then it's us against you 3 demons. So before we get into it, we also have to come up with team names. Logan, Blaiden, Theo, Thonk, anything you like?
I'm just looking at my notes and I'm trying to see if anything is coming to me.
Sure.
Oh, I
I've
know
got-
Blaiden just suffered a gruesome knee injury, so we could be torn ACL, you know.
Torn ACL.
I don't got anything
Could
better
be,
than that on my
we
notes.
are
that's for sure.
Blaiden Kirk.
I did think about that. That's a good one.
Good play.
That is also a great one. We could just be the ACLs and keep it simple.
Kirk ACLs are hot on the market right now, I'll tell you what. Pablo Escobar, he's all over it. He's on the case.
They stole my ACL. I actually didn't even tear it. They just stole it from me.
Yeah, it was probably a clerical error.
Exactly.
That
Yes, that's what happened. Yes, I woke up and my ACL was gone.
It went to a great cause. Micah Parsons really needed it. But well, we can go with the Blaciels. I like that. I think that should be our name.
The Blaze.
The Blaciels. All right. You guys are team 2 because you are lesser to us. What if we were like something super cool, like Bad Boys with a Z, Matthew?
I was thinking Carson and the Little Buddies.
Carson and the Little Buddies. I was actually thinking, my other idea was the Spawn Hours.
I thought Carson and the Little Buddies was
All right.
like really good, but if you keep
No, I
giving
like it.
suggestions after that, you can just spit
Well,
in my face, man.
It kind of raises questions of who's the little buddy here, if you can
It really
boss me
doesn't.
around. But
It
guys
really
have,
doesn't at all. It's answered
right.
very specifically.
Do you guys
Oh,
have, like,
we're out of
something going on,
characters.
but behind the scenes, like there's some sexual tension I'm kind of noticing.
How about
Logan,
and the
don't get
LBs?
jealous.
And then
I'm
it'll be-
kind of am.
And the LBs. I love that. God,
The linebackers.
just what a quality. Every time he opens his mouth,
That's
it's
not what it stands
absolute
for, though.
gold. That's not what it is, Blaiden. It's the little buddies. Not everything's about football. However, today's episode is going to be about football trivia. So, with that being said, unless anybody has any questions or even queries, I will throw it over to Logan for his first question for Matthew and I.
Yes, Carson, if you could please play Vanna very briefly for me and click on question number 1. This is going to be about football and about Mr. Sponhour's favorite squad. Can you guys name every major single-season stat category leader in Panthers franchise history? You have got 3 strikes for this question.
Single season. Okay.
Passing yards, I believe, is the one and only Steve Berline in 1999. This is not an official guess. I'm not buzzing that in. I think that's right. He had like 4,400 something. That has to be the top
topped
answer.
out at barely 4,000, and
Right.
those Panthers teams were running the ball like crazy, so I'm
Yeah.
inclined to agree with you.
Let me give you guys a pause here.
Pause! Sus? What did we say?
Just because I don't feel like I was as specific as I needed to be, so I'm not going to ask you guys to go each individual stat category. It's Panthers players that led the NFL in major single-season stat categories.
Oh, that was not how I interpreted the question.
Wow.
But-
okay.
Interesting.
That does mean that Steve Berline still is correct because he led the league in passing in 1999.
Berline is a correct answer.
Okay, so do we need to get the year as well?
You
or do
don't
we
have
just
to get
need
the year, and I will be
But if we
generous.
wanna
If you
look
guys
cool.
need categories, I will give them to you.
Okay. So
I mean-
obviously Steve Smith with the Triple Crown immediately comes to mind.
Yep, that's 05. And Muzin Muhammad leads the year before that, 04.
Bang on. You guys have cleaned up quarterbacks and receivers.
So let me throw out a couple of suggestions, Carson, before we make
Yeah,
them official
please.
guesses. Feel like not Delhomme. I feel like D'Angelo Williams might have led in either rushing yards or all-purpose. Same with CMC. And did Cam? He got close. He might not have done it though, but he had at least over 1,500 in his best season, I know. Cam had a year where he had I don't think that would lead in rushing touchdowns though, but he had
14? or something
14
like
as
that?
a rookie.
As
He
a
had
rookie?
14 as a rookie. Yeah, that's a
He
lot.
didn't lead in passing touchdowns with 35 in 2015, did he?
That is a good question. I
might
feel like
have.
the answer is no. 35 is not that crazy.
It's not. But touchdown leader can be variable year to year. It's not as consistent as yardage. D'Angelo Williams led in rushing touchdowns in 2008. He had 18. I'm pretty confident about that. Yardage, I don't think he ever led the league. We can keep that in our back pocket. Cam rushing touchdowns is interesting.
Maybe.
Cam
14,
total
though,
touchdowns?
That feels low.
What about 2015 total touchdowns, passing plus rushing? I guess that's not considered a major category, I wouldn't think, because that's a combined category.
Nah.
Logan,
and that would be
dictator.
what, 4
I
or
will
5?
tip
I
you
feel,
off. I am not doing total
Yeah.
TDs like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're just doing
All
it
right.
from scrimmage.
Let's rip D'Angelo Williams rushing touchdowns.
That is a correct answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 18 of them, 20 total that year. I believe he led in rushing TDs and touchdowns from scrimmage.
CMC 2019 absolutely led in scrimmage yards, if we're considering that a major category.
I'll give it to you. We are. It is scrimmage yards and
Yeah.
TDs he led that year, so McCaffrey is a correct answer. You guys are cooking this question right now. I'll tell you, you have 3 defensive players left.
Yeah,
and
I was
that is
gonna
it.
say.
And no special teams in there, no field goals led or maybe
No,
Smith
no.
would-
Honestly, you guys
Not
did have
major.
John.
We don't care.
John Casey lead in field goals made one year, but I have a vendetta against special teamers, so we did not include them.
Fair
We're the
enough.
opposite.
Okay. It's 90% of the game, I've heard, but whatever.
Yeah, you're snubbing Steve Smith of some punt
Yeah,
return.
true. The punt returns.
Yeah, he was first team. Yeah, he was first team All Pro.
Kuechly absolutely led in tackles. I don't know. We don't have to guess the year, but somewhere around 2014.
It would have been.
probably.
Yeah, it probably would have been 2013.
I
If I
think
had to
multiple
guess.
times Kuechly actually led, so Kuechly is the correct answer. You guys are down to 2 defensive
I'm
players.
just thinking of the famous game where he had 24 tackles against the Saints
Yeah.
in the rain, and they won on a late
Rugged.
touchdown.
That's just a rugged. They call that a football player performance.
It was. I mean, okay, sacks. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. because there's a lot of different guys that could have potentially gotten. Well, not really. I guess it's mostly Peppers. Did he ever lead in sacks though?
Peppers doesn't have one crazy sack season. Like, he's the first thought after Kuechly. I kind of think it's more likely that Thomas Davis led in tackles. Is that crazy? Than it is that Peppers led in sacks?
Tackles.
Okay.
Maybe I don't
crazy.
think so. I think Peppers could be up there. Oh, did like Kevin Green lead in sacks? Maybe. I bet
That's a good guess.
We got 3 strikes. So we got 2 more to get.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give me Kevin Green on sacks.
Dude,
I love that
Matt is cooking right now. Kevin
Dialed.
Green, the sack leader. So I'll tell you guys, you have one player left. He led in solo tackles in one season.
Okay.
And no strikes. Well done, guys. Spotless performance so far.
Well, Thomas Davis does immediately come to mind as a decent answer, but tackles are risky because, especially now, like kind of fluky guys can get there. Immediately coming to mind is other Panthers linebackers like Sam Mills, but I don't know if we would have led in tackles. John Beeson, but I don't know if he would have.
Yeah, Thomas
Beeson
Davis
was pretty
feels
good.
better to me. Beeson is conceivable. Do we think there's anybody who could have led in picks? I don't think so, right?
Well, Logan, you said it was tackles,
Yeah,
right?
you guys are
I
down.
was
We
going
said
to
it
be
was
concerned
tackles.
if it was interceptions because that's one of the most high. Like, then would be like, okay, Kurt Coleman maybe or
That's
somebody
a great
like
pull,
that.
dude. He had 7 picks in 2015. That's a great shout.
Shout out. I mean, we got 3 strikes. We're perfect so far. I'd like to finish perfect, but also, do we let Thomas Davis rip? You don't feel as good about it, and you're Mr. Panthers, so it's really up to you.
What concerns me is that Davis played with Kuechly during all his prime years, so it would be tough for him to lead in tackles too, right?
Yeah, well, he played a little bit longer, but that's a fair point.
I'm fine to let it rip, and then I would go Beeson, and then I would be pretty worried.
Yeah, I agree. Let's start with Thomas Davis.
Thomas Davis is not correct.
Okay. Should we let Beeson rip? Or do you want to think about it a little more?
No, let's let Beeson rip.
You guys cooked.
Beeson.
John Beeson, the solo tackle leader, and that is the final defensive player on the list. I mean, your logic was right,
all
too,
you,
and
Matthew.
Sam Mills was top 3 in 1994 and had another season top 10. So, I mean, your answers were all around the board, and you guys crushed that first one.
And we would have been perfect if I had just listened to my little buddy, but I had to get in the way with my Thomas Davis propaganda. You were cash, man.
Listen to your linebackers,
done.
man.
I'm sure Davis
once
was
again,
close, and
that's
he was
not what it
first team
stands for.
All-Pro, so.
Thanks for making me feel better, man. I needed that. God, I needed that. All right. Your guys' first question. Can you name the top 10 most watched sporting events in the world? Yes, this is NFL trivia, but the World Cup is going on, and it had to be mentioned.
So is the World Cup just a thing by itself, or is it like the World Cup final?
The World Cup. So I will say I'm not certain of how these numbers were calculated. They are credited with a cumulative 5 billion viewers, so it has to be over the course of the tournament.
Yes.
But that is the number one answer, is just the FIFA World Cup.
Okay.
All right, Matt, with the casual debut of the basketball koozie right there.
Dude,
I saw it on.
I got it
saw
at
on
Goodwill,
your
$3.
Find.
God,
It's so
tough.
Matt, I must say I love the fish sculpture. That's my personal
it's a
favorite.
work in progress. I'm taking the old paint off of it with acetone, but there's a lot of nooks and crannies. I guess I don't want to make this a visual podcast, but it's fish made
please.
out of little
Make it all
fish, but
about
you
you.
can see the yellow. It's got to come off, and then I'm going to spray paint that orange because that's kind of like one of the more classic fish colors, I would say.
What was that, a big
Fish
mouth bass
doing
in
a lot
there?
of carrying there.
I think it was just kind of like a standard, very simple outline of a fish. I don't know if there was any sort
Oh.
of like.
I'm not really familiar with that. Maybe I thought it was like a yellowfin tuna.
But you are familiar with it because it's kind of like the most recognizable
The
single
fish.
line outline. Of
I don't think
like,
that's
any
a
creature.
species that I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with tilapia.
So
That
you guys
would
have
be a
any
fish I
guesses?
would know.
No, I
Do
don't.
you guys have any
actually.
guesses?
All right, 5 billion people are watching the World Cup. That's number
Yeah.
one.
That's
Is this
Fantastic.
should we throw Super Bowl out there? Is that one we should?
It's got to be in the top 10. What are we?
You
if
would
it's not in the
think.
top
I'd
10?
think.
You would think.
Super
I mean,
Bowl is at number 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
If there had been no Super Bowl, it would have been
It
Like,
would
I
have
guess
been.
in badminton or something like that.
Curtains
global-
versus the nation, frankly.
global
Cumulative
aspect is what I'm
viewers, I
working with.
feel like
Yeah.
NBA Finals could be on there too, just because could be 7. of those
Yeah, I
things, but
guess.
don't know.
Yeah, 7
It's more
game
global.
series and.
Then the Super Bowl.
Once again, I
Yeah.
do have some questions about the methodology because I
Can I ask
don't
who
know
made the
exactly
list?
what is. It's from Wall Street, 24/7 Wall Street. So they're our source on this.
Okay.
Known experts in the sports world.
Look, so World Cup is number 1. I think
Yes.
NBA Finals is a decent bet, but I don't want to get strikes right
would-
away. So let's say
I
the
would
Summer
throw-
Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah,
that would be
that's a
my
good
next
poll.
one.
Summer Olympics, number 5.
Okay.
I mean, do we just tandem that up and rip Winter Olympics?
Winter Olympics, I feel like is lower, but I feel like it should be on here.
Yeah, I think the Winter Olympics is global, and it doesn't get more global than the Olympics, so we can rip
Yeah.
Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics, number 6.
Okay, so
sweet.
it's right behind.
There's probably more soccer on here, to be honest, right? World Cup is just one of many. Like,
I don't know
Champions
any
League
other-
final,
That's
would
a-
that be on here?
That's not a bad guess.
Because World
Is that
Cup,
an official guess?
we're talking 5 billion people.
Theo, if you
Watch
want to rip soccer guesses, be my guest because I don't know any of them.
Same.
Let me get the Champions League final.
Champions League final, number 7, with 450 million, and that is just for the one game. So that's about
Wow.
4 times the motion of the Super Bowl, according to the good people over at 24/7 Wall Street.
Of course. They might be lying. Super Bowl could be
They
number
know
1.
ball at 24/7 Wall Street. I'll tell you what, they're my go-to.
Is there anything baseball that we haven't hit any baseball yet? I feel like
the World
baseball's
Series
more.
for sure, but
They do that baseball World Cup that was this summer or whatever it was, but I don't think that's getting
the
crazy.
World Baseball Classic, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if that is getting more hits than the Super Bowl.
But
don't
I mean,
hate
there's a
those
lot
hits,
that's
though.
between
More
World
hits?
Cup and Summer Olympics. Like, what is in between World Cup and
Yeah,
Summer Olympics? Like, to me,
exactly.
that should
Bladen
be
just
1 and
teleported
2.
here from a 2006 film. He was a teen talking about all the hits that his new video was getting on this platform called YouTube.
Get all these smileys and
Getting all these hits?
I don't hate the World Series as a guess just because of how global baseball is, but I'm just not
Right.
tapped in enough to know if it's a good guess or not.
Do you want to let it rip?
I feel like
Kind
we
of.
have to.
The World Series comes in at number 14. But this is where I think,
Carson be
again,
setting
not to question the
crackers
people
up
at
after you throw a
24/7
guess
Wall
out there. He'd
Street.
be like, do you want to rip it? Would you like a strike?
Well, I asked that if it's right or wrong.
Go.
That is number 14, but I think that is possibly average viewers over the series. And also, these are recurring events, so you can't really get perfect numbers. It's not like they always draw the same amount of viewers. All that to say, you're wrong, and it's
Yeah.
unforgivable. It's an unforgivable mistake.
I think basketball, hockey, and baseball are getting pretty questionable if the World Series is at number 14. What about
I
like
agree.
the French Open or something like that?
Yes.
Hmm.
I think that could be one, or like
Tennis and golf aren't bad thoughts.
Yeah,
I've
that's
also
what
been
I'm
thinking about
thinking, like,
F1 a lot too for some reason.
F1, NASCAR, like the Masters.
Is the Indy
What about, like-
500? Is that the biggest? What's the biggest like? I don't know. What's the biggest F1?
Indy
race?
500's NASCAR, but
That's
NASCAR
NASCAR.
is rip roaring American
Well,
entertainment.
no, NASCAR is not. No, I need to think about F1. What is it like the Grand Prix? I'm trying to think about what the F1.
Yeah,
event
I
would
don't know
be.
that much
Is-
about F1.
Is 24-hour Le Mans, is that F1 or is that
Oh.
something else?
Long period of time, global event, the Tour de France.
Ooh.
Ooh, I do like that guess.
Would
I
you
think-
like to guess that?
I think I would like to guess the Tour de France.
You're not going to believe this. Number 2. Credited
Let's go.
with 3.5 billion viewers over the course of the Tour de France.
The Tour de France is
Really?
fire.
Don't
Yeah.
question it,
Of
Matthew.
course.
Yeah,
Three
I
and
can't
a
really
half of the
imagine
people
almost
on
half of
Earth.
humanity tuning in. I know that I'm not part of that half, but apparently, according to this list, which is holy. And
I mean, Wimbledon has to
Cannot
be
be
on here
questioned.
then, right?
That's a good one.
Like,
Yeah, but this is straight like Wii Sports Resort.
Windsurfing, fencing.
Yes,
You got
of
the
course.
Wii Sports fencing versus Matt. Not you, Matt. Matt from Wii
Yes.
Sports. You're familiar. The unbeatable. Matt, yeah.
Yeah, I think
you were named
Wimbledon
after?
or the French Open or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest tennis guy, so I don't know which
Yeah.
one of those would be bigger. But
I
I
think
feel like
Wimbledon would be the
I would
biggest.
say
Okay.
Wimbledon. Yeah.
Wimbledon is number 9. Good work,
Here we go.
fellas.
Nice.
Okay. All right. We're starting to pick up some steam here. I'm feeling a lot better.
Oh, you guys are getting hot. Let's see if you can stay hot.
He said the thing, guys. He said the thing.
And then they do the title card. It comes
All right.
crashing in.
yes.
nothing comes close to the Super Bowl in the NFL, right? Like divisional round or week 1.
I don't think anything close. Yeah.
Tua
The
hate
bye
watch.
Well,
week.
Browns
Browns
Number
Panthers,
one.
September
Browns
20th.
Steelers tends to rate pretty highly. Browns Panthers.
The trade deadline's usually a pretty big event.
Trade deadline. Yeah.
Trade deadline. Day
Can I
3 of the
rip-
draft.
Day
Can I
3
rip
of
any
the
Monster
draft.
Jam with Gravedigger? That's got to be on here, right?
Number 1.
8 billion viewers.
Do you guys think golf has motion like that, like the Masters?
it
kinda
would be- it
do-
would
if,
be the
dude, if the tour,
Masters.
if half the people in the world are watching the tour, golf is probably number 3.
It's Masters has
Golf.
to be on here. I definitely just golf straight
The sport
up.
of golf.
I would rip the
Yeah,
Masters.
I think so too.
Do it.
The Masters is number 13.
Oh,
It's a good
sorry
guess.
guys.
So, for context, you're missing numbers 3, 4, and 10 now. And
Man, I'm-
Oh my
thinking
God,
of-
I'm such a jackass. UFC 250 at the White House. That
UFC
has
Freedom.
to be on here.
UFC Freedom, Logan.
Everyone was
Jesus,
watching
call it by
that.
its proper name.
Everyone.
I actually
We-
did watch that. Did anybody else? It was horrific.
It's like the stupidest shit I ever heard of.
Well, yeah, I know. All my friends were like, "Oh, I want to watch it." And I was like, "I don't want to watch the Trump propaganda event." But then I was like, "Wait, all my buddies are over there, so I guess I will watch the Trump propaganda event." And then they were like,
Yes,
"Wait,
of
I just feel like it's not about the fights." And I'm like, "Really? You know, the UFC event at the Trump White House got a little political, but it was
Shocking.
something."
You enjoyed
Something to
yourself?
behold. No, it was terrible. I actually genuinely just like object to UFC production. I just think it's bad sports content because there's so much fucking downtime in every single event. Now, when you're filling the downtime with AI recreations of the Revolutionary War, now I'm in. That I can get with. And then like fucking, it wasn't Kid Rock. Somebody's performing something about America.
Probably like
Tyson
Morgan
Fury
Wallen.
got like a 3-minute walkout. It's like he's not even American. He's British. Let's be consistent here. Like, come on. The Supreme Leader. had a
Dude,
good time,
I got
think.
no idea, man.
What
I'm
other
gonna be
sports
honest.
are there? That's
Okay.
the question.
Rugby,
I'll say this out of the
rugby
kindness
final.
of my heart. You guys were very much considering one of these options earlier and then went away from it.
Is it the NBA Finals?
The NBA Finals is number 10.
Oh, I thought we
Okay.
already ripped the NBA Finals. Okay.
No.
NBA Finals
we
is
got
next. So we need
scared
3 and
because the-
4.
3 and 4. Crazy motion. Both pulling in, according to 24/7 Wall Street, $2 billion plus.
Are we getting into cricket? Are we getting into?
That's not a bad shout, Bladen.
I always hear
But-
about how cricket's like number 2 in the world. I never really interact with it or.
Exactly.
But
So
like that's
what
like
is
some
the
shit
bro
that would
has
be in a
never
fun
been to
fact.
Pakistan.
what
book
is
that
the
I read when I was a
championship
kid.
of what's the big event in cricket?
I don't know, but I mean, cricket has motion. There's these guys that anytime I go play ball at this court near my house, there's always somebody playing cricket in the field. Like it's like a 24-hour event.
I've never seen.
What y'all know
someone
about
play
Sachin
cricket in my life.
Tendulkar?
Nothing. Enlighten me.
Damn. Embarrassing. And you do a sports podcast? Okay. White American Filth. He's like,
Shut up,
I think,
cracker.
considered the goat of cricket.
Shout out to him.
And then there's a British guy, I think Donald Bradham is his name. He was like the old goat. Yeah.
I've
Lock in,
seen some
guys.
cricket before. It's good. I don't
it?
understand it very well, but
I've
So
played.
if,
cricket.
so if I just said cricket championship, does
Oh,
that?
you guys
do
could
I have
probably
to know
guess.
what it?
You guys could probably guess what it's called.
The Cricket World Championship.
I'll
The
give it
Cricket
to you.
World Final.
It's the Cricket World Cup. The Cricket World Cup
Oh, okay.
is number 3.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like,
Missing
when
number
you have
4.
all of India locked in, you have
Yeah.
all of Pakistan locked
Right.
in, underratedly massive country. The Brits, they do really like cricket. The Aussies kind of like it.
Yep.
It's got motion. Number 4, I'll tell you this. It does involve a sport that you guys have already correctly guessed on this list. It is a different event, but it's not a new sport.
Not a new sport, different event.
I guess technically, depending on how you define the sport, you could say, well, it's technically a different sport, but it's the same sport.
What does that mean?
That may end up coming across as confusing, but I think it'll make sense after.
Could it be like cycling, like a quicker? I don't think
I
that really
think
exists. I think every cycling
He could
race
be
is about the
hinting
same.
at March Madness.
Blaiden, I think you're. I mean, that feels extremely right.
It's our last
It feels
strike.
good off the hand. I think I might just let that fly, Blaiden.
Everything on the line. March Madness, not the answer. The final 4 comes in at number 15. The answer is the Women's World Cup. That is number 4.
my
the
God,
sexist
we're
chauvinist
idiots.
pigs.
Why did they
Holy
classify that as 2
shit.
different events, man?
Holy
'Cause they're two
shit.
different
well,
events.
First of all,
They're held in
when I
different
say the
years
World
in different
Cup, when I
places
say the
and-
World Cup, I mean the women's.
Oh,
Obviously.
Yeah.
I hadn't considered that. That's a good point. That's a good point. So point goes to you guys.
yes.
Now,
of course.
unfortunately, I do have to not grant you a point, and the point goes to the good guys, Carson and LBs. Logan, your next question for us.
Yeah, you guys are going to have no strike limit, rapid fire. I literally just want names. I might put a shot clock on you because Blaiden's got a hot date later that he needs to get to. So
Okay.
can you guys name every All-Pro first or second team selection for the Bills since 2000?
Marcel Darius.
That is correct. And I'm just let them rip. No strikes.
Josh Allen.
Bang.
That's a good one. Stephon Diggs, 2020, must have made it.
correct.
Kiko Alonso didn't make All-Pro as a rookie, did he?
He is not on here, actually.
He was
Matt
nasty
Milano?
that year.
Matt Milano is a correct
Who did he get
answer.
traded for?
Shady McCoy.
Ah,
Which,
yeah, that's right.
speaking of, Shady McCoy isn't on here, is he?
Shady McCoy is not.
Does Eric Molds make it?
Moldsy
Any
is
point?
here.
Moldsy is here.
No strikes, so we can really just let him fly.
Let him
Let
fly.
him fly.
What about like Stevie Johnson or something like that?
You guys
He
do have
wouldn't
a
have been
weird
All-Pro.
receiver here. I
I
can't
know
lie.
there's going to be a weird receiver in
Ooh,
here. I didn't
okay,
think he was that
hold
good,
on.
but he hit at least 1,000. That wasn't
He was
for
good.
second
No, and he
team,
was
who knows,
tough as
but
hell.
I don't. Yeah.
He was sick. Okay, weird receiver.
Straight
Is
up
it
baffling.
Andre Roberts as a return man? It's not a return man. Oh,
No.
Cole Beasley. Because Cole Beasley made it like as a slot, right? It was a different designation.
I'll give you credit. Andre Roberts, I am including special teamers. Andre Roberts is here as a return man, but Beasley made it
Let's
as
go.
a receiver.
That's 2, baby. We're locked in.
First team?
Second team.
Oh,
Second team also counts.
Less
Yeah.
sneaky.
that was such a dumb vote.
I agree.
James
wanna know
Cook,
who
was
made
he
that.
second team this year?
James Cook, correct answer.
Because, yeah, that's a good
Okay.
pull.
Now let's think defensive players.
Oh, what about like? Let's not think what you just said at all. Wipe that from
Yeah,
your
ignore
mind.
that. Sorry, that was
let's think
wrong. That was
offensive
stupid.
linemen like Spencer Brown and Deion Dawkins.
Deion Dawkins,
Have they seen
definitely.
at least first or second?
You guys have no O lineman post 2010,
Deion Dawkins.
Whoa,
has
I'm
never
surprised
made it.
neither
That's
of them got
crazy.
right?
a second. Okay.
That is crazy. Do we have? I'm thinking another return man here. Leotis McKelvin. That's
was
kind of a
close.
random
You're
one.
very warm with that guess.
Yeah, Leotis McKelvin is
Very
close,
warm with
but
that
not
guess.
quite.
I mean, is that supposed to be like Stephon Gilmore, corner or something?
No,
No.
I mean it is a return man. You have another return man here.
Another return. Brandon Tate.
In that Leotis McKelvin kind of
Naheem
era.
Hines, because he had 2 return touchdowns in a game.
Good shout.
I think this guy was a 2-time All-Pro as a return man for you guys. Early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Are we counting Josh Cribbs because Joe Cribbs played for the Bills, and so it's sort of in the family if you think about it? If you think about it.
If I think about it, I'm going to be honest. You guys do have 3 more special teamers, but you don't have to get caught up on that. You have a lot of defenders left too.
Okay. Did Mario Williams ever make it?
Williams here.
Shout out to him. This one doesn't feel great, but he did have a great season. Is Preston Brown on here?
Warm.
What
Zach
about
Brown?
Poyer and
Zach
Hyde?
Brown.
There you go.
Zach Brown. They were
Jordan
dynamic together.
Poyer.
Poyer and Hyde. Yeah,
Hyde.
that
Both
feels
here.
great together.
Cleveland Browns legend Jordan Poyer.
So Gilmore was not correct. They didn't give it to Nickel Roby-Coleman and say he's a hell of a slot corner, did they?
No, you do have more secondary guys here, but no.
Okay. What other?
We don't get
secondary
Spikes
guys?
on here ever, do we?
Spikes, correct answer.
Okay. I'm thinking other guys. Ooh. What about, what's his face? Aaron, what was his last name? Is he on here? Aaron Show?
Yes. Great pull.
Bell?
Aaron Schobel.
Nice. I'll take that.
That's one of the tougher answers on the list.
How many more do we have?
You guys have
300.
whittled down the list. I'd say you're down to about 8 to 10 names.
Jeez.
Wow.
We're sick. We're elite, dude. That's a lot of all pros.
You guys
Did they
must
give it
have...
to CJ in his magical season?
Two pretty recent secondary
Matthew, watch
players.
I will kick you off the show like that. Like that. Nothing wrong with a couple of AFC championship appearances.
Nothing wrong with the appearances whatsoever.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Hey,
I
that's
like
more
him.
than some of us can say.
I love them. That is true. Okay, what's the offense-defense split at this point? And also, do we have any special teams? Did Steven Hauschka ever make it?
You have 3 special
pretty
teamers,
accurate.
Three
damn.
special.
6 defensive players, 2 offensive players, both linemen.
Both
Two
the offensive players are
both
linemen.
You
But
guys have some very
they're
gettable defensive names here.
throwbacks. Okay.
The rest of the names are tough.
Ooh, is the returner Ray Davis?
Ray Davis is a correct answer. That is not the return man I've been
you know
alluding
what?
to.
And I
Great.
saw that a week ago. I forget what I was looking at. Yeah, that's a surprising one.
You probably got to beat on Logan's questions.
You
That's probably what
do
it
have a
was. You
special
probably got the
teamer on
answers.
here
I saw him.
who's
Remember when he fumbled versus the Jaguars? That must have been scary for you.
Yeah, I didn't much like that, but he was really good overall this year.
Do you remember when Josh Allen fumbled?
What? I'm sorry, I lost the connection. I'm losing you. No, I remember the go-ahead touchdown to Gabe Davis with 13 seconds left in the 2021 divisional round. That's the last thing I remember. Josh Allen played a perfect game. I mean, and I assume he's universally considered the GOAT after that. And we won
beloved,
probably the last 4 or 5 Super Bowls in a row, maybe. Right?
2 offensive
yes.
linemen.
Do you remember when Cam Newton fumbled? Why are you being a dick to me, man? We're teammates.
I
we love each
Okay,
other.
It's what's cool about that though is with the Allen play, everyone blames Allen, rightfully so. But with the Cam play, everybody really understands the context that Mike Rimmers was just not blocking. He needed to block. So
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
and regardless of how we run on time, I have got to at least be able to stick around and ask you guys the question that I came up with.
We can do that without Blaiden. So we are missing a lot of O linemen. That's kind of shitty. Okay, here's one. Is Jarius Byrd an answer? Because he
Bird's
had
an
a
incredible
great
pull.
year. Let's go.
You guys have some
Yeah.
simpler defensive answers. I kind of can't believe it. You guys have
Tremaine Edmonds didn't make second team, did he?
hold your horses, bro. What?
I was just he was always overrated as hell, dude. I don't know. They always overrated him.
You've got 2 secondary guys very recently that I cannot believe have not been guessed. Both of these guys.
Benford?
Keep going.
That's not helping. That's like a deduction.
What is that? To me, that's scary.
He's running interference. I mean, one of these guys is all-pro first team, almost defensive player of the year, you know?
Trey White? Oh, Trey White.
You see, this is how a host helps his opposing
Yeah.
team get to the answer. You know?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to guess Christian Benford?
That was so fire when he got.
Who gave? Here's what I want to know about Christian Benford. Who gave him a Defensive Player of the Year vote in 2024?
That's wild.
I mean, my guess has to be shoot. Oh my God, his name is slipping me.
Is it Sam
Joe.
Mons?
It's a PFF.
Is it?
It's
is
got to
it-
be
is
a
it-
PFF.
Is
it
it
Sam
Monster?
Mons?
I don't know who it is. He just has. I'm just looking at his
Oh,
page right now.
oh! I thought you were asking that as a trivia question. And
No,
and
no,
you
no.
could-
I have no.
Can
I
you
just-
not go? I thought you could go see the ballots now or something. Shout out Sam Monson and his Herbert vote.
yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm going to
respect
be honest.
it.
I don't think you guys are going to finish up this question, but I can help you with a few of these names.
Okay.
There's a player, Carson, that you would know from the Cal Bears. He's one of the most unique stories to me in recent NFL memory because he played defensive tackle in college and he transitioned to being a linebacker eventually in the NFL.
Oh, Lorenzo Alexander. Oh, what a goat.
Lorenzo
God,
Alexander
you can't forget
is
about
correct.
him.
You've got another D lineman that is a legend for the Bills. And a legitimate
Another
You already
legendary
said
D-lineman.
Darius,
Oh, Kyle
right?
Williams?
Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams gets second team All-Pro?
Dang.
Okay, I just didn't think they would have respected him like that. Okay.
The second teams are what make it really tricky. You can get, because they don't really do a second team ballot, you can get weird names in there
Right.
too, where it only takes a handful of people.
Right.
And even split, if you guys have got it, 2 special teamers, 2 defenders, 2 offensive linemen.
2 offensive linemen in the early 2000s. Oh, God, they're going to call me a casual.
A
They're gonna say this
legendary,
guy.
a legitimately legendary tackle that you would not think of with the Bills. I don't think. I didn't know he played for Buffalo until I came up with this question.
Like a Hall of Famer
Legitimately, easily.
who played in the 2000s, so he must have been inducted relatively recently.
I mean, he didn't really.
But this is
year?
going to get me to guess guys who didn't even come close to playing for the Bills, is what.
Yeah, that's the danger. And
No, he
then- and then
retired.
I cut a viral clip. We cut a viral clip. We say Matthew Sponhour guesses 100 tackles, none of whom played for the Bills for Bills question.
You know what? I don't want you
lose your
guys to get hung up
career.
on this. He didn't play offensive line in college, and he retired in 2023, so he is not Hall of Fame eligible yet. But I think this guy's first or second ballot.
Okay. Wait, he retired recently? So, like,
That's-
did Jason Peters get there or something?
I'm going to give it to him. Bang! Cook, Matt.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Jason
That's a
Peters
great
played
one.
forever, and he
Crazy.
played everywhere. And
Well, he started with the Bills, right?
04. Converted
Yeah.
from tight end from Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great pull.
You
Okay.
guys are down to a.
Wow, he was an All-Pro in Buffalo before Philly. I knew
Right?
about the conversion lore
Respect.
and how he was, undrafted and or whatever it was. I did not know he started in Buffalo and they let him walk?
Exactly, right? He's an
Yeah, we
All-Pro
didn't need
2
him.
times in Buffalo, and he walks to
And they
Philly.
let him wait. They let him. Dang, I didn't know about that either. That's nuts.
Yeah,
The
we
Browns
let him
would
walk.
never do that.
I'm
with
sure
an
they
All-Pro
had someone
tackle.
better to pay
Whatever.
in 2008 Buffalo Bills.
He didn't want to protect
Okay.
Trent Edwards? What the fuck, Jason Peters? You're a dick.
Special teamers, we've already gotten a couple return men. Is it another kicker? It's not like Carpenter, is
I mean,
it?
ironically, one of these guys is his biggest career moment is in the Pro Bowl.
He laid the boom.
Well, something like that.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my God,
it's
it's
not
the
Corey Bajorquez, is it?
Not Boho. Matt's cooking. I know Matt's got it.
I don't know who the hell it is, but I know it's whoever Sean Taylor blew the hell up.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Brian Moorman?
Brian Moorman is the correct answer.
That's teamwork, baby.
Good
That's a good
work.
one. Okay. And now we have what? A couple more freaks?
Technically, you guys have like 2.5 minutes left on the clock. You've got one return
fuck.
man, a D lineman, or no, excuse me, a linebacker, a defensive back, and a guard.
Another return man.
He was the guy you were close to with the McKelvin guess.
Okay, that
It's-
era?
It's a tough pull, though.
The return man's gonna be all you.
Yeah, that's going to have to be all
You
me.
have a very
man.
recent cornerback. Has not been named at all.
I'm gonna lose my mind when we hear this. The issue is that my mind keeps going to these like Panthers guys that
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
that
Yeah.
the Bills
Questions
took
about
out,
the
but, like
Bills.
none of. I don't think that ever worked out one time for you guys.
The
unfortunately.
Buffalo Panthers were very funny.
Starlo Tulele.
Shout out.
I actually
one
think I know
example.
who this corner is.
He's a good player.
Think Cole Beasley.
White, small.
Well, no, nothing like that. Yeah, my favorite Bills corner, Jason Sehorn.
Or
you
just
know?
how a corner who could scam an All-Pro here.
Okay. Oh, so it's got to be a nickel guy.
45 seconds on the shot clock. What do you guys got?
Oh, is it Taron Johnson? Oh, of course it is.
You're right. It is Taron Johnson.
Yeah, I remember him making it. Not your conventional all-pro caliber, but shout out Bills legend. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get it, but I thought we did. We did all right.
You guys did really,
Yeah,
really well.
There's a big
This-
list.
The gettable return man was Terrence McGee, 2-time All-Pro return man. And the rest were the two biggest throwbacks on the list. Made it within 2000 to 05. On defense, it was the linebacker Sam Cowart and the guard, more gettable, Reuben Brown.
Maybe could have gotten that. But I have to say, going out on early 2000s, linebacker, guard,
those were the
special
toughest names on
teams,
the list.
You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's the sort of misses you have to live with. All right, so you guys have a chance to even things up here. Your second question. Can you name the last 10 players to lead a Super Bowl champion in receiving with under 1,000 yards?
Under
my
1,000
God.
yards
Give
in the
you
regular
guys-
season.
That's an awesome question.
Under 1,000 yards in the regular season. I'm going to give you guys 5 strikes on this one.
Okay, the first thing that comes to mind is the 2015 Broncos and whoever led them in receiving yards.
An answer to this question should be Ted Ginn. Well, no, it wouldn't be.
Olsen.
Olsen.
All
He
right.
had
should
1,000 yards.
I mean, am I
nice.
crazy for thinking it could be anybody else other than DT for that team?
Thomas would be a
Wes
safe
Welker.
bet. He may have been a
Wes
little bit too
Welker was
good
on
to
there.
finish under 1,000, even with terrible weapons. Though
Osweiler
DT,
and
we did
Payton,
a
yeah.
top 5 receivers of the 2010s, and I put DT at 5. So I don't know if he would have had a 900 or 950 yard
He's
season.
a
even.
monster.
Yeah,
Tim
Theo, I need you
Tebow,
to I need you to
Dead Man
dig
Walking
back
Payton.
into that research. Do you see all 4 digits down his chart?
What do you see?
I think I see 4 digits down his chart.
Okay.
I don't know if Demarius Thomas is the right answer here.
Well, and we also
Okay.
have to think a little bit chronologically here. I'm trying to think, I don't think there's any recent teams that would be on here. Like,
The Seahawks have JSN.
the
Yes.
Eagles aren't going to be here. The Chiefs, I
Correct.
don't think, will be here. I don't think the Rams are going to be here.
The Chiefs are interesting.
Kelsey's getting over a band a year, I feel like.
Was he?
Him or Tyreek. This
But
last
the
Chiefs
most
team,
but the most recent
that's
Chiefs
a good
Super Bowl.
that's a good point.
Because it was like, who would have been the leading receiver? It probably would have been Kelsey or maybe Rice.
I don't think he had that good of a year the last time they won the Super Bowl. That's a good shout.
Is Kelsey the first name we want to throw?
Well, here's my thing. If we
Sure.
come up with a better answer and it's in the 2 or 3 spot, we can kind of logically deduce that Kelsey would be the guy that fills in the gap, you know? So is there anybody more obvious recent? I don't think Tampa Bay, because I think Godwin probably still got over 1,000
Mike,
yards.
Mike
Tampa Bay.
definitely.
Brady
Yeah.
threw it 600 times.
Yeah,
Still-
so
And Mike's had his
700
1,000-yard streak still, so there's no chance.
the Eagles does that feel right? Like that team, I don't
Their
know, Wentz
first
was
one?
slinging the piss out of the ball that year.
Could it be Alshon Jeffrey's not a terrible guess.
Shout out Alshon.
Alshon Jeffrey. Yeah.
But
But I don't know. Between him and Zach Ertz, those guys would be very borderline, I feel like.
They would be. I feel like Alshon would have led the team.
Those teams feel like the Broncos, that Eagles squad, and then like the Ravens maybe in 2012 kind of feel like
Oh,
decent starting spots.
yeah.
That
for sure,
Ravens
the
team is actually where that's a great place to start, honestly.
I mean, do you guys want to rip
Who
like
was
Torrey fucking Smith?
Torrey Smith.
That's I'm like,
Or
who was the
Jacoby
leading
Jones.
receiver?
It could be
I don't think it would have
Jacoby,
been a
rest in
tight end.
peace. Yeah. Tight end would have been like Dennis Pitta, I think.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
like
no
Todd
way.
Heap or something.
No, you know who led that team in receiving probably, and he might got a band. Anquan Bolden.
You would know more than me, man.
I think Bolden might have gotten a
man.
band.
Would he?
Bolden was like that, man.
He was
across
like
a lot
that.
Of destinations.
He was like that.
And now we cut to an Anquan Bolden highlight reel after Logan said he was like
This
that.
is
Guys,
this is an
somebody make it
Anquan
happen.
Bolden edit. Yes.
This is an excruciatingly tough question.
This is a tough
This is
question.
unbelievable, dude. We have to throw a name out,
We do.
but so who are the guys we have like in the tank? We've got
Honestly,
Kelsey.
Maybe I should take the strikes out of it. Maybe I should just say if you guys can get this, then
I
I'll give you all a big
really
kiss
think
on the
so
forehead.
because
Yeah, all right.
the issue is, I would say take the strikes out of it. But you got to name
No
you got to name like
strikes.
the year or whatever. Obviously,
You got to
I
name
think-
the year and the receiver, but we'll do no strikes.
I kind of like the Kelsey poll, honestly.
I do too.
don't-
All right, let's throw Kelsey from the most recent Chiefs Super Bowl. I think that's 23.
Kelsey 23 is correct.
Okay.
shit, boys.
it's the year his 1,000 yard.
938 yards.
He
Wow.
played. He
Yeah.
missed 2 games and broke his 1,000-yard streak that year.
Is he the most
Okay.
recent?
He is the most recent.
Okay.
Okay, so if he broke his streak, that means he did it the year before
Yes.
because they were going for the
What?
three-peat.
I mean, I feel like we've thrown out some good teams: the Eagles, the Broncos, the Ravens.
Yeah, they all won the Super Bowl. They're pretty good.
Let's. I mean, if there's no strikes, is it Alshon Jeffrey?
I like that guess. 2017.
It's a great idea. It's not Alshon Jeffrey.
Not. Oh,
It's a different. So is
Nelson
is it Ertz?
Aguilar? No. Ertz.
Somebody.
We guessed Ertz.
Zach
earlier.
Ertz is correct. Zach
Okay.
Ertz, 824. Led
Where
the
does he-
2017
wow.
Eagles.
Where does he
Yeah.
end up on the list?
He is the third most recent.
So we have a guy between the two.
2 tight ends too.
Good
To
point.
Keep in mind.
Oh, we have someone between.
We do. The
Speaking
Patriots?
of tight ends, could it be like a
Oh.
George Kittle, like 20? Well, if the San Francisco
No.
49ers actually have.
No.
Could it be the-
It could not be Kittle.
Could it be that
That's an important
Patriots team
criteria
that
to
beat the
consider.
Rams?
That's a great. That's a. Like
What was it,
Edelman.
2018?
Yeah, I mean,
Edelman in
that's
18.
far removed from like
Yeah.
a Randy Moss. It could
Would
be
you
Gronk.
guys like to guess that?
Could it?
Let's
is it
throw out
2018
Edelman.
Gronk?
Let's throw. Oh, would you want to do Gronk or Edelman?
Edelnut.
Probably Edelman. Gronk missed a lot of time, I feel like, that year.
2018 Edelman is correct. He had 850 yards.
Okay, so we've got the top 3.
So no penalties. I mean, should we just rip DT from? I mean, that doesn't feel like a bad guess.
Sure, we can rip it.
Yeah.
1300 on your head,
On
boy.
your fucking head. That's
With
why it's
Peyton
number
Manning
5.
and
Theo,
Brock
I-
Osweiler.
That's why he's
about
Theo,
number 5.
Theo looked at the
1300 with
tag and he
Osweiler
saw.
and
4
Manning.
DT
digits.
edit
15.
starts
That
now.
was tough.
What about 2016 New England?
2016 New England. Who would?
Would have been
Maybe
the same
back.
cast of characters. Could
Edelman?
be Edelman again.
Yeah, it was.
Edelnut.
Now, if you guys start guessing every single Super Bowl champion, I am going to have to institute some sort
That's
of system.
true.
But 2016 Edelman is not correct.
Let's see. 2018 was New England. 2019 was the Chiefs with Tyreek, so that would not have even been close.
You guys have
already
the
got-
3 most
we have-
recent through 2017, so it's
Right.
further back.
Yeah.
So 2016. We know it's not 2015.
What about Doug Baldwin or someone like that?
Seattle's not a
'Cause
bad
they were
landing
run heavy.
spot. They were.
Doug Baldwin 2014.
You got beast mode, you give him the ball, right?
I would. It's 2013, right? That's when Seattle.
Yeah,
won?
2013.
Oh, the
2013.
season. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got right back, so I get how that can be confusing.
Right.
Logan, the empath, consoles his teammate. That's huge for morale.
Yeah,
Those
but,
are the little things that
yeah.
don't show up on a stat sheet that make a huge difference when it comes
Exactly.
to winning
Glue
at the
guys.
highest level.
Is it Doug Baldwin?
Sort of the opposite of what Matthew Sponhour is doing to me. It's not Doug Baldwin. But I
Golden
like where your
Tate,
guys' head's at.
2013.
Oh, so it's
Golden Tate,
Oh my
2013,
God.
898.
Okay,
Great
so
poll.
the Saints win. They definitely got a band. The Packers win. I gotta feel like they got a band.
Yeah. They had a lot of injuries that year, but like Greg Jennings was there.
I
the
just
whole
think your
time.
running back room was so limited. There's no way, like,
Oh,
somebody.
James Stark
had to-
slander. Why?
He
wasn't that good.
he showed up. He spawned in for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Starks.
because Ryan Grant was not like that.
I mean,
Not ready
He
for
got
the
hurt
moment.
week 1. It was Brandon
Yeah,
Jackson.
that's his fault. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Brandon Jackson.
the
and James
Steelers'
Starks.
offense was pretty bad when they won the Super Bowl in 08.
for Ben's rookie year, right?
Damn,
We're
both of
skipping
those-
over Baltimore in 2012 too.
I really do feel like Anquan probably did it. I don't know. We can rip it though. I do want to play ethically because, like Carson said, I'm not trying to rip every team.
Sure.
But
That's an ethical pull though, because Anquan Bold in 2012 is correct.
wow,
Wow.
A bittersweet moment for Anquan at home, knowing that Logan was just hyping him up incorrectly because he
Knowing
was
that
well under
Logan was about to
1,000.
put his life on the line, that he got.
I was, man.
Yeah.
He sat home knowing that he didn't.
He was ready to run through a wall. For
But
Anquan
Torrey
Bolden's
Smith was
honor.
right there. That was all. It was between those two. That's why I think the strikes with this are tough because you got the right
Yeah.
team and the right guys, and it's just like who had 70 more receiving yards is a complete.
Right.
So we can
Right.
rule
Yeah.
out the Colts because they're not going to be here.
No.
The Giants and the Steelers both feel like reasonable teams in the mid 2000s.
Which Giants team?
I feel like both aren't bad. I don't know. The
Yeah.
first team has Amani Toomer though, and Amani Toomer is definitely the best receiver out of the bunch. But
Yeah,
those
on the
offenses
Giants?
weren't that good. Yeah.
There's Hakeem Nicks.
The second team, there's Nicks, there's Manningham.
Right.
But Nicks probably feels like he led.
I don't know. Nicks was good, but he just didn't have a lot of statistics.
Oh, what about Victor Cruz?
Cruz is too late.
Is he too late?
I think
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
way too late.
I kind of like the Hakeem Nicks guess. I
Let's
can't
throw
lie,
that.
Theo.
For 2011?
For the second Giants Super Bowl, yeah.
No.
Hmm.
I'll tell you, that team was led by Victor Cruz with 1,500 plus
Oh!
yards.
Oh, dude.
50
was that
Dang.
good in 2011.
He was
I don't
insane
remember
that
him
year.
doing anything in the Super
I mean,
Bowl.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah, I
he
just
went.
don't
He
think
was
that-
like
when I think
super
of those
famous
playoff
for doing the
moments-
dance.
That is also true.
I think of him like a year or two before Odell, but I guess this kind of was a year or two before Odell.
Yeah, it wasn't that long before.
Wow.
No.
Can we get Amani Toomer on the 07 Giants?
You do not have the 07 Giants here.
Do you want to go back to Steelers?
Yeah, but it's like, damn, man. Hines Ward is going to be really close for both years. That offense was not that good.
Hines
Was there-
Ward. I mean, around I remember reading the top 10 everything book that was published probably around this time, and Hines Ward was in like the top 10 receivers ever list. So I assume there was some recency bias, and that he was on a streak of a 1,000-yard season. Because I
Is
got this
Matthew
book
cracking
in,
open a
2011.
book right now? Are
That's
you doing
like
some
a
light
game.
reading?
Big Ben was, in 05, second in EPA per play among quarterbacks.
How about that?
Did you find that in your physical encyclopedia?
Yeah,
We're
what is
working on a Hall of Fame video. We're gonna do a podcast, and then I wanted to look at the quarterbacks because Russell
Nice.
Wilson just retired, and I was trying to figure out who of that group is gonna get in and not. Of him and like Rivers and Matt Ryan and Wilson. Not that all those guys
Yeah.
are quite in the same line, but you know what I'm saying.
The Big Ben
Rivers,
spot is
yes.
safe.
Rivers, yes. Everybody else, no.
I don't think Rivers is gonna get in.
I
But he
think
should.
Rivers
should.
they're gonna put Rivers in for sure. He won't be
Because
first ballot. He'll get in.
Who's organizing that, Logan? Some sort of cabal?
Some people
sort of
anti
secret
against
society?
me, yeah. So they're gonna make sure that Rivers gets
The
in.
anti-Logans.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. It's close.
Um,
Rivers past 2010 was really not that great.
You know who feels
hung
like
around.
a good guess? Like
Who?
04, like one of those Patriots years with Deion Branch. I don't know which year because they won so many fucking Super Bowls, but
Glaze. The Glaze is crazy, bro.
They won a couple.
Chill.
They
Wasn't
didn't win
many.
that many. They won.
It was not that many.
They
half
only
dozen.
won the most ever.
Dudes will hype up anything these days.
Can I
bruh. They were not like that.
can I get 05 Deion Branch?
What? They didn't win the Super Bowl in 05.
Can I get 04 Deion Branch?
So close, so close, so close.
Can I get 03 Deion Branch?
That is correct.
Now clip that, Carson.
Yeah, that's going so mega viral. 04, I will say, the toughest answer on the list, but I'll tell you, there is a
Can I get
Patriot
04
from that
David
year.
Patton?
Holy shit, I thought you were about
Can
to
I get
just let it
04
rip
David
from the hip.
Givens?
Come on, baby. That's big time stuff, Logan.
That's
That is
insane.
correct.
That's- I
That's
would
why
What
they paid
spots
the
are we
big
missing
bucks.
on the list?
You are missing the two furthest back, and then the one between the 04 Pats and the 2012 Ravens.
Can I get 05 Hines Ward?
Bang. That is correct.
Wow.
This guy.
Rip it.
All
Rip
right,
it,
Just
Logan.
under.
So we need
Just
the
trust your
two
gut.
most
Fulfill your destiny.
The two like
Oldest.
farthest back ones. Okay.
Guess we
Yeah,
could have
you can say
another-
oldest, Bladen. They won't be offended.
Well,
They're
have another
oldest.
yes, no, you're
New
right.
England
I can't.
receiver.
Yeah, 2001
Ooh, a
Patriots.
buck.
It's not like
A buck.
Brady.
No, I don't know. Carson's boy Mike. I don't know. Michael Clayton was a rookie in 04. I know that because of Carson's affinity for Michael Clayton.
Great rookie season. Didn't do anything else after. Same name as a George Clooney movie. What an interesting guy. What an interesting story.
Is it Keenan McCardell?
Not Keenan McCardell. Not the 02 Bucks.
Okay, then
Okay.
it has to be the 2000 Ravens, right? The other all-time.
Michael Jackson?
That was the singer-songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
That one opened to mixed reviews.
Can I get 2000 Todd Heap?
No, not Todd Heap. He was not around yet.
You're
Who's
exactly
on
right,
this?
though. There's got to be a Raven here.
Who is on this team?
I know
Is it
Jimmy
like,
Smith went off against. That's a wide receiver who went off against them.
Shout out
Rocket
Jimmy Smith.
Ishmael.
Such a good guess. Such a good guess. However, honestly, I would say a little simpler.
Oh, was it Shannon Sharp?
Great
Shay
Oh,
correct.
good pull.
He is the answer. And maybe Theo could stay hot with this next one. That wasn't even intentional. Fuck, your guy's name is just so viral. It's just so ubiquitous.
Could I
But
stay
maybe
hot
not.
with this next one? I mean, is that the farthest back one that there is?
No, there's one further back.
Dude,
Ah.
2000
are you
Ravens.
insinuating that it's like Shannon Sharp again with one of the Broncos? Like, is it like Shannon Sharp with the 98 Broncos?
I don't really insinuate. That's not really my thing. I like to mislead, disguise, and betray.
Yeah, you're very devious.
Really good guess, Theo. That was so good. Maybe you could do something a lot like that again. And it's like,
Also, suddenly now,
it's like Super Bowl
sudden death.
4, Raymond Berry or something.
Oh, I'd love a Raymond Berry mention. A little Lenny Moore while we're at it. Come on.
99 Shannon Sharp.
No.
Oh, he's just not Shannon Sharp. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You got to respect Rod Smith. You got to respect Ed McCaffrey. They were.
I am
doing it
thinking
on
about the
those
tight
97,
end
98
cheese
teams.
here.
I mean, maybe
Jeez.
it's a Packer. Speaking of cheese.
Jeez.
True.
Would have been 19. I think the Packers always had too good a quarterback play when they won Super
I
Bowls.
kinda think they
like
did, too.
Antonio Freeman and whatnot. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they won one sub. Although they did have a great defense when they won in '96. But Favre won, I think, MVP that year, so it would be hard for me to imagine.
but what
he would
if
get any
it's-
of these-
Yeah, but it's like a post-Sterling Sharp kind of era, you know? So it's...
I think Favre was getting him to all 1,000 yards. He was all-time pass yards leader. He was getting yards. I think.
Now I'm putting a clock on you guys arbitrarily.
Yes.
90 seconds.
Okay, what are the Super Bowls? So before
think
the
you should
2000
rip- I think we
Ravens,
should
it's
rip
the
Freeman.
Broncos.
If it's
Here's,
not
Ed
a...
here's the real
McCaffrey?
question.
I don't know.
Ed
I'm not gonna
McCaffrey
get-
silences the room. We're all stunned.
Ed McCaffrey is a spell that makes everybody fall silent. Okay.
I'm wondering how far this goes back. I feel like it shouldn't go back too much further, but
Those aren't bad guesses because, I mean, TD is carrying those offenses, but, I mean, Rod Smith and
Right.
McCaffrey are both really damn good.
I feel like it has to be a Cowboys team, right?
They three-peated. They won 3 in a row. I mean, it could be. In that
That's
case, it's
3 in
Michael
4 years.
Irvin, you know?
Oh yeah, but I'm just thinking because they also
No, I
had
mean,
Emmett.
Irvin was a TDs guy. He wasn't a yardage guy. I mean, he makes sense. I
Do you
just
wanna
don't know if we
rip
need to
Irvin?
look that far back.
He was getting 1,000. He was getting at least 1,000. He was also a first downs guy. If you ever want to look into that,
okay.
very
And I
crazy
don't.
first down numbers.
Theo, to be honest, that's a vault I don't want to open because I know once I get started, I'm never going to stop.
First down.
Me
is
and
an
first
underrated
downs?
stat, man.
We just don't mesh.
They're
Well, we maybe mesh a
huge.
little too well, if you know what I mean.
First downs
All
are
right.
very important.
I need a guess out of you guys.
Who won the Super Bowl in 1997? But it's what do you guys? Does anybody know?
Logan,
this?
you know.
I'm trying to
Logan, you
remember.
know.
What Super Bowl? Can you give me the Super Bowl number? I don't really do well with...
Can you give me the numeral, please?
30.
Well, if 50 was
Two?
2015, it would have been.
Yeah, it was 32.
This is 2 years after the Steelers Super Bowl with Neil O'Donnell.
That's a good reference point.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Naturally.
I need a guess. No more pussyfooting around, gentlemen. Let's put our money where our mouths
He
are.
doesn't usually talk like this.
I really don't.
I don't know.
Had
I
a
don't
good
know. I'm
start.
not
I
again.
don't
I don't
know.
know who
I
it would
don't
be.
know.
I'm in
Logan?
the abyss.
Are you going to put a shot up or are you going to go down?
I ain't
Point
got no
on the
problem
line.
going down.
All right, don't be perverted about it now. It's a
What do you got?
sports
What are you
show
guys
and it's a
feeling? I mean, we
family
could go
program.
Cowboys, we could go Broncos, or we could go Packers. I mean, that's kind of our.
Antonio Freeman.
Is that an official
Well,
guess?
that's the thing. I mean, the Packers go. The Packers win.
I need a guess, Camden. This isn't monologue hour. This is guessing
It's gotta
time.
be official.
And it's got to be official. I need you to
Official
buzz
guess
it
is
in.
Antonio Freeman. but I know
96.
That's
Antonio
correct!
Freeman.
Antonio Freeman is
go,
the answer.
Theo!
1996 with the
Exactly!
Packers.
Wow.
Great pull.
33, he played 12 games.
Yeah.
What a
That's
clutch!
ridiculous.
What a clutch legacy
Well
performance
done.
from Theo.
That is a
And
legacy.
it's-
That's
moment.
part of the reason why it's such a hard question too, is because your logic is pretty good, but then like 3 guys can get 700 and the leader can miss enough games to just sneak under 1,000 or something.
Yeah. And in
Yeah,
this case,
997
that's exactly
in
what
12
happened.
games is on pace for like I don't know.
He had like 933. He was
million.
on pace for like 1,200 or something like that, probably.
14 million. I
Yeah,
wanna
he's
say,
getting
something like that.
77.8 yards a
17,
game. He did that next year. He got 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. All right. Sweet.
But hey, it's a correct answer. All right, Logan, your third question for us.
This is pretty simple. 8 Panthers QB rooms have combined to throw for more interceptions than touchdowns. Can you identify 10 quarterbacks that were a part of this accomplishment? I was going to ask you guys to name every quarterback room, but that's more of a me thing.
Okay,
So he's sort of
Jimmy
like doing like a
Clausen.
shame kink thing, yeah.
No, but it's like I'm not getting you guys to guess
Jimmy
Matt
Clausen.
fucking Little and Randy Fasani. You know, I don't. Who
Hey,
the fuck are
Jimmy
those
Clausen.
guys?
Jimmy Clausen.
Jimmy Clausen is a correct answer.
Okay.
Chris
Wait, how
Wentz.
many strikes do we
You
get?
have
or is
5
this a
strikes
strike
in this
list?
game.
Okay, well then I'm gonna start. Hold on. What were the 4 quarterbacks for Carolina? in
Matt
2010?
Moore.
Matt
Right.
Moore, bang.
Yes.
Also, you heard me say Wanky, right?
There was.
Wanky's
hold up.
definitely on here.
Chris Wenke is
Carson,
a
there's
correct
somebody
answer.
in that room who played one game. It was like Saint something.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Is it Brian St. Pierre?
Dude, that was one of the reasons why I pivoted, because I was like, these guys are never going to get Brian St. Pierre. Yes.
That. Like that. Good one.
Former
Good work.
Steelers and Panthers quarterback Brian St. Pierre. That he played one fucking game, Matt. That's a disgusting
Yeah, that's what Matthew
poll.
said. He's a genius.
I didn't
my
even
best
know
friend.
it, but I remember the Saint. That's what I remember, and I knew.
Well, 'cause you're a
I
holy
knew my
man.
buddy Carson's got me.
That's
So-
awesome.
Of course.
What happened to him where he had a
Lawnmower.
stat in 2004 and then not another stat until
took
Oh my
2009?
God. Okay.
Lawnmower got him.
It's
Got him pretty
it's.
bad too. He did a Jeremy Renner, yeah.
I would suspect that somewhere along the line, I don't know specifically, that Jake Delhomme fell apart so badly that he was part of one of these rooms. And it was either in 2009, but I could be misremembering that with him having 5 interceptions against the Cardinals in the playoffs, which I'm sure the playoffs do not count. Or I think in 2006 it was like Grossman or Orton with like the Bears playing the Panthers backup, and the Panthers threw the ball like 4 times or something that game. But I don't remember specifically.
I like the idea of a Delhomme. I think Delhomme is going to
With
have a
5
stinker
strikes.
year.
Would
in
you
there.
guys like to guess Delhomme?
Now, what
at
if this is the double fake by Logan?
This is the serpent in the Garden of Eden. This is Matthew and I are prancing about gleefully, and here is this treacherous freak. But I do like Jake Delhomme. I think we let it rip. I feel like he has an ugly year that I can visualize.
Matt is exactly right. 09, that's when it happened.
Him.
So
You're
you guys,
him. You're
halfway
that
through
guy.
it, no strikes. I need
Halfway
5 more
through.
names.
So
Okay.
we can also think modern, but it's a little bit interesting because it just interceptions have become like there's
Right.
way fewer interceptions than there used to be, right?
Right.
But the Panthers have battled against that with
That is
some really
true.
bad quarterback rooms instead. So immediately, what you start to think is, wait a second, how bad was Bryce's rookie year?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
But he didn't.
I don't
He didn't get
know.
like an 8 touchdown, 7 interception in like 15 game, like disaster still, but like avoided it. Did he? And
I
then
don't think he went negative touchdown interception ratio.
I think it's pretty dang possible. Is all
It is
I'll say.
possible.
We don't have to
It
guess
is possible. No, you're right about that. I mean, the other thing I was thinking, nah, you don't think in the Darnold Baker year, you don't think that they went more.
Darnold had some moments for the
interceptions.
Panthers where he was
Yeah.
statistically all right.
Yeah. All right. We'll
That was
avoid
like at the
that.
very end though. Like Darnold turned it around at the very last second, and they couldn't. They couldn't extend.
I can tell you, Baker was not good for Carolina. What his
Yeah.
numbers were, I don't know, but that was Baker at his absolute worst pocket management moments.
freaking
It was
out.
sad. Started against the Browns
Skittering.
in his first Panthers game, actually.
I mean,
week
but it
1.
led to literally one of the most classic football moments I can ever remember. You know, the one day of practice with the Rams comeback. That was awesome.
It's interesting.
Theo, your response?
I know he was dead last in EPA that year. That's a
Theo
stat that I
Ash
hold.
stutters and pauses and flails when asked to give Baker Mayfield credit for what some have called one of the great moments in NFL history. Exposed on Nerd Sesh.
True.
Do we think there is maybe a David Carr appearance on here? He was awful.
Was he? Wait, when was he with the Panthers?
He was there. I don't know exactly what the years would have been, but end of Delhomme era, but I guess
Oh,
like
do you
maybe
think
in
he was the fourth
09.
quarterback. If he was,
Yeah,
in
he might have
Delhomme,
been.
Yeah, he might. Then he would. If he's 2010, because there's another guy in 2010, and we know 2009 is an answer too. I like that guess. If you're confident,
Let's let David Carr rip. Let's let David Carr rip.
David Carr is incorrect.
Okay, and this is
Hey, all good,
where
man. Don't worry about
I
it.
see myself out. Yeah, it's not what I'm here to do, man. Just misleading us every step of the way. Okay.
I mean, we could start ripping some of the really terrible modern guys, but the years become pretty fuzzy for me if I'm being.
Yeah.
If I'm keeping.
We'll say, I mean, you guys don't have to
give.
give me the year. I mean, I know you're going off of that for your
Right.
guesses, but I do just
Like
need the
Kyle
names.
Allen isn't gonna have.
I think
a role
Allen
in
was
that.
statistically like not atrocious. Maybe I'm just remembering the time he got away from J.J. Watt, and the fact they started like 3-2 that year or something.
We want to guess rookie Bryce? It
Yeah, we
seems
gotta.
reasonable. All right, Bryce Young, Logan.
Bryce Young is incorrect.
Okay.
Tough.
And,
I'm looking at those stats
things
right
are going
now.
off the rails.
It's
Stumbling.
very close. They only had 13 passing touchdowns
very close.
that entire season.
Jesus.
But Dalton
Yeah.
saved them having a
42?
Dude, some of the old passing numbers when I was looking back, coming up with some of these questions are incredible.
Hideous.
Like, dude, you will have full seasons of QB rooms going 8 TDs with 23 picks, and you're like, how did this happen?
The quarterback play used to be so much. They used to get up to the line.
All right.
We used to watch gods play football, man.
You used to watch guys throw interceptions.
I just want to let it be known nobody is saying this about Dak Prescott in the moment. So when it's 2040, I don't want to hear any of it.
Correct. Oh, they made quarterbacks
I
too
can say
athletic and too talented. I don't want to watch that crap. What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Okay.
about I'm talking about some fake guy I made up, Theo. I'm not
No,
talking
I know
about-
what you're talking about. I'm sorry. So let me clarify. I was also talking to that same fake guy, and I was asking him what he's talking about.
Yeah, you guys don't get it. I used to get 16 games at Kevin Cobb, man. I can't believe they took that shit from me.
Dude, I
Okay.
don't know. Like the Darnold Baker year, it dances around in my head. It dances
Well,
like
the thing
fireflies in the
is,
night.
The issue is all the modern years, they just don't throw interceptions. I mean, God, if rookie year Bryce didn't throw interceptions.
Baker
like
and
that.
Darnold back in the day, they could
Yeah.
give you some picks.
All right, I'm fine with it. Hit,
All right, we'll just guess
hit
one.
hit Baker first. Well, Darnold.
Well,
played
Darnold
more
was there more years, so
Yeah,
we should
all
just
right.
guess Darnold because probability.
Mhm.
Darnold,
Sam Darnold is correct.
let's go. So Baker has to be right. It has to be the same year. Buzzing it in.
Baker Mayfield is incorrect.
That's crazy. All right,
Yeah,
thank
you're
God we
sick.
did it in the right order. That's wild. So that
So we
now
have
makes me think
6?
Kyle Allen has got to be on here, right? It's got to be a Kyle Allen Darnold extravaganza.
Allen didn't. Did he come in relief of Darnold, or did he come in relief of Cam?
Well, he came in relief of Cam, but was he gone by the time Darnold was there?
He might have been.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, it went 19 was Allen, Cam broke
Yeah.
his foot. 20 was Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy
Then
Two
you
Gloves
get
wouldn't have
into-
turned the rock over like that.
I don't know, probably not. They had 3,000-yard receivers that year.
Shout out Robbie Chosen.
Shout out Curtis Samuel. Then, so that's 21 is then Darnold after that, right?
Yes, Darnold is there 21 and 22, I believe.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So if it's
Whoa. Cam comes back in
yes,
21?
I've been thinking about that. I don't know if it's 21. Is
but
it 21
22
or
is when
22?
Baker's there, right? So it has
So
to
we're
be the year
thinking
before
21.
Baker. I think
Well,
Cam.
he could have come back in the Baker year for all I know.
I don't think he did. I guess maybe.
Because yeah, I mean, I don't remember the order of when, because then you get into like, I mean, there's a lot of guys that you could guess. Because like Corral is probably one of the dudes late in one of those seasons.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Will
How did
Greer
Matt
is
Corral
another
get
guy.
brought up?
Context.
How did Matt Corral get brought up?
Oh, I think
Mr.
Billy
Corral
was
guy.
doing his top 5 quarterback prospects of all time, and that's how he came up.
course.
I don't know,
Will
man. I
Greer,
kind of like
I think,
Cam.
played a game. All right, we'll take Cam.
Is
Cam
Newton on
Newton.
here, Logan?
Is a correct answer.
Let's go. He's doing the dramatic reveal every time. He's really
So we need 3
Finding a
more.
You guys have got 7 correct answers. You've
Damn.
got 2 strikes. You need 3 names.
These questions are hard. All of these questions are brain teasers. I'll tell you what.
Well, did Corral actually play a game for the Panthers in the regular season?
I kind of remember Matt Corral winning a Super Bowl with the Panthers.
He
but-
did. He
I
went
think he won
undefeated
at
and won
least
MVP
two.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't love Corral. Not as a talent. I love him as a talent. I don't love him for this question.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We know that 2021 is an answer. We know that now because Baker
For a
played
fact.
in 22. So we know for a fact, and 23 was Bryce. So we know for an absolute fact 2021 is an answer. It was not just Darnold and Cam that year. There had to
But
be
Corral's
a third guy.
drafted 22, so it's not him.
That's okay. So then it's got to be Will Greer for one game at the end of the season. I think. No,
Okay,
but that
we
could
can-
be the what was. Hold on. Was Greer? Am I thinking way too early? Was Greer 2019, and that's when he got his final game? I know. Allen got pulled for somebody. Maybe that's what I'm misremembering.
21 seems reasonable for Greer. The only other guy I can think of would be PJ Walker or Teddy, if
Walker.
Teddy's there still.
Nah, Teddy, because Teddy went to
Browns
Denver
legend
high
PJ
school.
Walker.
Teddy went back to high school.
he went.
I
went
mean,
to Denver
we
after
could
Carolina,
let
I think.
Greer and PJ Walker rip, and I wouldn't feel bad about
Really,
letting them
it
go
wasn't
together.
just Darnold and Cam. I really don't think it was. In fact,
was
I
the
think
third
Darnold
man?
only played 6 games in 2021.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong, and he played the back 6 at 22.
I feel
don't
like he
know,
played 6
man.
games in 22, but let's try them both. There's only so many options it can be. We have what? We have 2 strikes left.
2 strikes left, correct.
Playing with house money.
All right.
Let's let it fly. Will Greer, and also
Will Greer
PJ Walker.
is the correct answer. PJ Walker is the correct answer.
Come on, baby.
You guys need one name, one more name.
God, who is the other quarterback who played in 2010?
Oh no, I'll be honest. You guys got all the quarterbacks in 2010. There's nobody else that
Okay.
actually.
There's
There was
only 3.
there was another quarterback rostered, but I don't believe he started a game,
Okay.
so I did not include him.
Maybe
All right.
I'm just yeah. Okay.
No, I think
Hold on a second.
David
there a
Carr might have been there, but
possibility-
I don't think he started.
Okay.
Do we think Vinny, one of the years that he was with Delhomme, could Delhomme have had another down year? Because if
Oh my
Vinny's
God,
on
no,
the
I know
roster,
why you
he's
remember
throwing
that.
picks.
Sorry, not to cut off your stream of logic. It's
Yeah.
Cincinnati legend Tony Pike, Matt.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
The
thinking
immortal
of.
Tony
Yes.
Pike. The venerable
you.
Tony Pike, as I call him.
Shout out.
Okay.
This is the tricky part. Now, Logan, I'm going to ask for a hint. You don't have to give it to me. You did say Delhomme in 2009. Is that the only year that Delhomme is involved in?
That's a great question.
Yes, it is actually, and I
Okay.
will tell you, you
So
guys
not
have already
Vinny.
gotten the other quarterback from 09. Matt Moore is here twice, but you only count once as a name.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So
Right,
is
right,
there...
right.
Ooh, man, that's tough. Who's there with Wenke? Because Wenke didn't start every game in 01. It's not like Rodney Pete, is it? All right,
Whether-
maybe we don't go there.
I
Yeah,
don't,
maybe
I don't
we
know
don't go
who the
there.
hell started. Wait, no, 2001's a great guess. They were the worst team in the league.
Yeah, that's Wenke. I mean, and we already got Wenke correct. So
Oh,
there
did we?
has to be somebody else. Yeah, but I just can't think of many guys who that could be. Pre-Delhomme, obviously. 2 strikes.
I mean, man,
We're just thinking about bums. We're just thinking about garbage men.
yeah, I mean,
that's the idea.
so we're basically every year before Delhomme we've got on lock, unless Delhomme missed an entire season in 2006. I don't know that for sure.
I
I
don't
wasn't that
think
tapped in
so.
at 5.
Well, that's a bad look for you, I'm going to be
Oh,
honest.
it's embarrassing.
It is. I don't know, dude. Rodney Pete, does that sound bad? Does that feel bad?
I have a
No.
question for you guys. Were you guys this locked in at 5, or have you done most of your research post like?
You know, I
Throwing
started
up.
watching football when I was like 4 or 5. Yeah,
Logan was grinding the ESPN NFL 2K5.
Well,
I
and
was
just-
not.
and I was just reading. I was reading sports books like cover to cover when I was a kid. So yeah.
Yeah.
So when you
I did
think
love
of
the
like,
encyclopedias as a very small boy.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to know if you were digging back to your childhood when you guessed these obscure backup quarterbacks, or if you learned them
Or is it more
kind
like
of,
researching projects and then
yeah,
being like,
they just stick with you.
Logan, this is his best time period. Like, Logan's strongest in the mid-2000s because it's when he was the most locked in.
Well, no. When I think of The first ever book I read was Year in Sports 2006, and they had all the historical records.
Mine was Anna Karenina, but okay.
In my brain, mentally, when I think back of the record books, the first thing I think of isn't the ones on Pro Football Reference. It's the one I read when I was a kid, when it was like, Musin Muhammad is tearing up the league. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, you know.
Go Panthers.
I love Musin Muhammad.
Should have been
Bro was
Panthers
saying
fan.
fuck at 5. That's crazy, dude.
Filthy.
Dude was
And you got to picture Logan sipping on coffee. He was drinking coffee
every
at this
morning.
age too.
I was drinking coffee on the way to school, reading Year in Sports 06.
sitting
cover to cover. Yes.
3 inches from the television screen, grinding ESPN NFL 2K5. This is a
And the
4-year-old.
Simpsons Hit and Run, bro. Locked in.
All right, we got to get a guess up here.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can let them fly, man. I just don't know the late 90s, early 2000s.
I mean, the only guy we haven't mentioned is like Derek Anderson, who could maybe be here, but
Anderson.
too many Cam years probably.
Yeah, well, Anderson didn't. There was no year where. I think Anderson was gone by the time that Cam would have been done. Although we did say Cam as an answer, and it just was straight up correct. Right,
But that was, I'm pretty sure, for 2021 with Donald.
Yeah,
I think you
so
know what?
Too.
Let's end this shit. Is Rodney Pete on here, Logan?
Cash me out. Rodney Pete is an acceptable answer.
Let's
Let me
go.
run down the other options. 1995, Kerry Collins and Frank Wright get it done.
I was thinking them, but I didn't know if
Kerry
they were right for
Collins,
that.
that feels like a no-brainer just for throwing
97, Kerry Collins runs it back with Steve
Yeah.
Berline as his backup.
picks. Wow.
01, you guys were right. Chris Winkie plays every game. That's why they were bad, except for one where Matt Little steps in. 02, you've got Randy Fasani as well. And then you guys crushed the modern years. The only guy that you didn't get for modern times was Kyle Allen in 2019.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. I
We
didn't
beat
realize
around
he
that
was
bush
quite
a few
that-
times. Wow.
That was well done.
Did pretty well. All right, that was a tough
Remember him
one.
starting 3 and 2 or whatever. Okay.
Point on the board for Carson and the Little Buddies. Now, your guys' final question of the list round. Can you name every player to catch at least 5 touchdown passes from Aaron Rodgers?
Donald Lee.
I love starting there, and it's correct.
How many
That's a beauty.
strikes are we given?
I had no strikes on this one.
Andrew Corliss.
What the fuck?
Andrew
Yeah, Theo,
Corliss.
get these
All right.
ones out of the
Theo's
way,
going
so
for
we- so
style
we can
You
points
get
want to rip
immediately.
Richard Rodgers too, man?
Yeah.
Andrew Corliss is, oh my God, he had 4. It's a great guess. He's not here, though.
He was in Green Bay way too long to only have 4.
He was not.
touchdowns.
He was.
Well,
not
he
like
sucked,
that,
it
bro.
turns out. It turns out he sucked. Yeah.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Robert,
Yeah,
you
he had
guys-
one on a fake spike one time. That was pretty cool.
Donald Lee and Richard Rodgers are both correct, though.
Robert
Yeah.
Tunyon,
Yeah,
Correct.
obviously.
Steelers
Donald
legend.
Driver, Greg Jennings, Jordy
Yes.
Nelson, Randall
Nelson.
Cobb, Devontae Adams,
James Jones,
James Jones,
Yep.
Jermichael
Michael
Finley.
Yep.
Is it Jarrett Boykin or Miles Boykin?
Jarrett, I think you're right.
Jarrett Boykin.
Miles was a Steeler.
Okay.
Jarrett Boykin.
He'll be close. He wasn't really much of a
He had
touchdown
one.
scorer.
He had one. So he had one.
He had a
Jared
lot of
Abbrederis.
playing
Oh,
time.
man.
Abbrederis, I don't think he got to 5.
Jeff
There are no
Janis,
bad
bro.
guesses here, though.
Jeff Janis probably did, including the playoffs, but I don't know if he did in the regular season.
Jeff Janis, playoff merchant, not here.
Yep.
Only one in the regular season.
Aaron Jones certainly would have.
Yep.
Maybe some other running backs. That's not a bad. Eddie Lacy.
Yep.
Nice.
Maybe James Starks. Maybe Starks, but maybe not.
Starksy.
in the playoffs.
5 on the nose.
Ryan
Wow.
Grant.
Ryan Grant.
He didn't overlap with
No,
Rodgers
actually.
too much. Yeah.
No.
He had 1.
Let's see. Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham, 5 exactly.
Who's on the team right now? Christian Watson. Did he get 5 with Rodgers?
6 of them. Count them.
There you go. What
Alan
Steelers
Lazard
can
is
we
probably our
throw?
number 1 that we have.
He
Alan
is
Lazard.
the highest remaining answer. That is correct.
Oh my God. That just opens up a well though. There might be other Jets here, like Garrett Wilson,
Oh, yes.
That is correct.
Garrett
Oh.
Wilson.
DK
so
Metcalf.
DK.
Correct.
Did Darnell Washington get 5?
I was about to say Darnell.
I don't
No,
think
I
He's
so.
not
doubt it.
here.
Oh, okay. Fryermuth.
Big for what?
Adam
What did I say about
Thielen
him?
would be very cursed, but I don't
No,
think
he
got
did
to
not catch 5 this
No
year.
way.
Not here. Fryermuth also not here.
Muth and
Freiermuth, what happened to Fryer?
they don't play him because
Lawnmower.
they're idiots, Theo. They're dumb.
He was good. I think I
They
like,
said,
listed him
no,
as, like, a
we're going to
top
play Jonnu
5
Smith
tight end or
90% of our
Oh,
snaps.
well, Jonnu Smith?
Johnny Smith
He's not getting
sucks,
5
bro.
touchdowns.
Ah,
He might have.
No,
Jalen
not
Warren?
here. No.
Our number
Brees
2
Hall?
was so laughable. Honestly, Darnell was not a bad guess.
There's one Pittsburgh Steeler here.
Just
And you guys
DK.
got
Oh.
It's DK. Okay.
Not well.
Yeah.
It's about
Are
he's
there-
about to get those numbers up. He's not gone yet.
Are there
True.
any other Jets that we?
Only guy I'm thinking about is Elijah Moore right now.
There's
It's
Brees, but
all Packers from this
Okay.
point
Okay.
forward.
Okay.
And you guys
Okay.
have knocked down most of them.
How many do we have left?
A handful.
Okay.
I don't like to get
Thank
too
you, thank
specific,
you.
but
Cool. Good to know.
let's see. There was a time where our receiving core sucked. Justin Perillo only got 1. Our tight end room is such a revolving door. But we got Graham, we got Richard Rodgers, we got Tunyon. Mercedes Lewis?
Yeah, that was a guy.
that is correct. He had
Great
There
six.
you go. Beautiful.
Am I making? Did Martellus Bennett play for you guys, or can I?
Oh,
just
one of
imagine
the
him in
worst
kind of
Packers
any
ever. But
jersey?
yes, he did play for us. I don't think he got to 5 touchdowns though.
Not here. I don't think he's caught a single touchdown, actually.
He was so ass for us, and then like insulted on the way out. Insulted the
Yeah.
organization.
Bubba
Everybody hates him.
Franks.
Not with Rodgers. Not with
No.
Rodgers.
I don't know
But
if Bubba
He
hung
was,
around
he was
long
dead.
enough.
He was dead by then.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are there any
Free-
other running backs we could throw out? Like who was there with Aaron Jones?
Aaron Jones,
A.J. Dillon.
Jamal Williams. He wasn't much of
Yes.
a receiving threat, but he may have gotten to 5.
6 of them.
He caught a
Nice.
crazy
Count 'em.
one in Kansas City. One of Rodgers' best
we go.
throws. Kind of random.
Yeah.
Count it. Count them all.
Brandon Jackson.
Not here.
John Kuhn.
What a pull!
He is here. He had
Wow. Fullback love.
fullback love.
There we go.
Shippensburg legend.
And now you guys are just missing 2, one of whom had 14. This is an Aaron Rodgers guy. I mean, he sucks, but he's an Aaron Rodgers guy.
We already got Lazard. We got
Lazard is the terrible Aaron Rodgers guy.
who
I think
else
of Randall
is a
Cobb.
terrible
Well, Cobb
Aaron
wasn't
Rodgers
terrible,
guy?
but I think of him next.
Cobb is an Aaron Rodgers. Cobb is like a mid Aaron Rodgers guy who.
Is this an Aaron Rodgers guy who has made it into the post Packers Rodgers era?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Tucker Carlson. I mean,
Did he play receiver? I mean, I know that Charlie Kirk hooped. Did Tucker Carlson play for the Packers?
Charlie Kirk had 8 catches for 150 yards.
With IACL.
I'm so sorry. I am so
They
sorry.
sleep
Oh my
on
god.
that game. They sleep on that game, bro.
Let's see. 14 touchdowns.
That's a lot, bro. That's a
lot of
lot of
touchdowns.
TDs.
There was a period of time where our receiving core was so mid, and it was like Boykin getting real minutes. Cobb was like the number 1 with drop issues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, let's not air out all his issues on the country's #1 rated podcast.
I'm
This
also
was,
trying
a,
to
this
think.
was a wide receiver, not a tight end.
Wide receiver.
Janice Abradaris. No. Jordy.
And there's another wide receiver, too. These guys briefly overlapped, but not for long.
Rodgers and him.
No, I'm saying the 2 receivers briefly overlapped, but
Okay.
I think maybe just in 2018.
Oh.
That helps. I wasn't even
2018.
looking in the right era.
See, people say I'm stingy. People say I'm not generous. People say I'm selfish. People say I'm
This is
evil.
the
People say I'm
exact
rotten to my
year that I'm
core.
thinking about where they were just
Look at me now.
garbage.
I don't know. Bladen's line of thinking about a guy that maybe hung around. Theo, are there any still Rodgers stragglers that hung on into the 2020s? Like,
Yes.
I'm sure there were. Lazard is like taking up so much space in my brain. Get out of there, Alan.
Who else
He's
was
immortal.
on? Who else
You
was
can't kill
on
him.
this Jets team?
wait, he brought him to the Jets?
No, I'm just asking. Was anyone else
Oh.
on this Jets team that we should be thinking about?
Elijah Vera Tucker. I start talking about linemen. You guys are looking for receivers. I'm over
Yeah.
here. I'm over here. Nick Folk. Might have had a cup of coffee.
It's actually a corner that he kept throwing pick sixes to.
Hello. Actually, that would be an interesting question. Which
Oh
quarter?
my
He
God.
hardly throws pick sixes.
You know who's on
True.
here? Shitty ass MVS.
Oh
Yes,
my
top
God!
answer.
Yes.
Of
Bingo,
course.
bango, bongo.
Yes.
It's been a journey with
Marcus
NBA.
Scantling.
It has.
Is that
Playing
the
with
guy
Aaron
with
Rodgers
14?
still to this day. Yeah.
Yes.
And now, one of the great names in modern
Equanimous
NFL
St.
history.
Brown.
That is a great name, but that's not the
No
answer.
way.
That is such a great name.
Equanimous St. Brown. He's more of a blocker.
One of my favorite names.
He blocked. Don't worry.
He blocked for 5 touchdowns. I
Is
promise.
that not
you
a, that's not right?
No.
Who else has a great name from the Packers?
Ha ha, Clinton Dix.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Equanimous.
It's not Equanimous St. Brown. Geronimo Allison.
Bang! That is
Oh
the
my
final
God!
answer. Well done, gentlemen.
Fire.
And we are even at 2 points
Wow.
apiece. Bladen, you have to go now,
him
don't
off,
you?
Too. I don't.
All right.
I don't think I can make it another round. I fear.
That makes total sense.
They're taking my Blaziel. Do you want to stay up to date on all things NBA? Then Reddit is the app for you. From niche stats to historical analysis and wild basketball theories, all from passionate fans who love the game just as much as you do. Whether it's game day or we're deep into the off season, the conversation never stops on Reddit.
If you want to learn more about the history of the game specifically, you can check out r/vintage NBA, but you can also go to r/NBA for more general conversations. You can join your favorite team subreddit. You have a bunch of different options on Reddit where you can find your community and keep the conversation going, because Reddit is where the real fans hang out. So download the Reddit app and dive into any NBA subreddit for hot takes, memes, and the group chat that never sleeps. Download the Reddit app today. So, we lost Bladen. He could not cut it for the entirety of this 18-hour podcast as Logan and I look to continue to extend our record for most podcast episodes that are promised to be shorter and end up being absolute marathons. Matthew and Theo are still here, though, and we are on to the second round, which we are debuting here, the draft round. So Logan and I have just come up with 2 prompts, and we are each going to make, as our respective teams, 5 picks. And then, as I said, I will send it to the committee of secret judges, and they will decide the winner. The first draft,
AI.
we are going to be drafting smells.
Smells.
Farts.
Good.
Stinky ones. Stinky farts number one
Could you
overall.
imagine? Logan takes farts first pick. We're all going, wait, what? What sort of nose does this guy have where he thinks farts smell good as opposed to bad, which is the consensus?
Dude, this guy tried to ban farting in airports. Can you guys believe that?
That was
Well,
actually
really,
an
really
idea I had.
psychologically, there's no such thing as an objectively good or bad smell. We just learn to.
Who-
have
who
some-
All
the
right,
first
Theo and
pick for
Logan are
this
all
one?
in on farts.
We're all in.
Well,
You
objectively,
guys can
it's
go
fine.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can go first and take farts. You fucking freaks. You delinquent
Okay,
fucks.
I mean, I don't know. What are some of your favorite smells, Theo?
My favorite smells. I like vanilla extract.
It's a good shout. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the first 2 that I think of, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, like bacon and gasoline.
It's a real fucking.
no,
American boy.
don't take gas in the first round. No, please don't take gasoline.
Dude, gasoline's got a great smell. Candles, I don't know. I think of like cinnamon or like cinnamon buns or something too.
Yeah, I like cinnamon bun.
Flowers, you know.
I mean, let's have some
Flowery-
specificity. Flowers is a bit
Right.
generic. Candle is a bit generic.
I like cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's one of the first ones I think of too. Like, I don't know. You wake up, you just hit you. It's gonna be a great day. I got cinnamon rolls.
If you
cooking,
get cinnamon rolls, if you make them, or they do this trick to you. If you're at the mall or something, like Cinnabon will pump out their smell as you walk by, and then you're like, damn, I want that because it smells so good. I think cinnamon rolls is a good first pick.
Cinnamon
Is
rolls
this a snake draft? Is this
on
fair?
the board. This is a snake draft. I just want to say I think it's a strong first pick. Cinnamon/cinnamon rolls was high on my board. However, Matthew, I don't know about you. I think they left the 101 out there, and it was mentioned, and I got scared. For me, there is no better smell on this earth than vanilla extract. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna have to agree. I think
Yeah.
that's. I have 3 things that I'm considering
You
here
guys
pretty
huff
strongly. I'm a little
vanilla
worried.
extract?
Sure.
I think we could
Logan.
just say vanilla.
have you ever indulged? You could just say vanilla, but I kind of want to emphasize the strength, like that pure vanilla smell, as opposed to, when they dilute it with other things, like you put it in ice cream. But yeah, we can just go vanilla.
Totally
People
go
know
back
what we
extract.
mean.
No,
No,
extract.
vanilla extract. All right.
You don't go extract.
We'll be specific. That's the good stuff. And yeah, Logan, I do huff it. It's absolutely delightful. I never use it, but it's in cupboards, and I say, let me get some of that. Let me get my daily fix.
It doesn't waft. That's its weakness. There's no waft. You have to.
Jealous guy who didn't get vanilla extract. Guy who considered vanilla extract and then watched it go to
I didn't watch it go. I like cinnamon,
boys.
Cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I like
Cinnamon roll has a promise of some.
Hey, Logan,
like, I guess
it's
vanilla.
not your pick. It's our
Yeah, you're
pick.
right. I love stinky
no.
farts here. That would be my pick.
Yeah. Well,
now.
here's the thing. I'm not even worried because you guys are going to pick farts and gasoline. So fine.
Shit Crabman over here is going to take farts and shits next.
But you know what? There's
And
a good
corpses.
point that Theo makes where he says it doesn't waft. When we think about, I think what the classic good smell, it doesn't get any better. Coming fresh out of the oven. Give me cookies. I'm taking cookies.
Yes, I love it. Chocolate chips specifically, should we specify?
I think you can go ahead. I mean, if we're going to be very specific.
I think we should. I like a level of specificity, and I think it sets us apart from the competition. Yeah, I think it's just an incredible pick, and I can smell it now.
There's
But I'm in
another
heaven.
one off of that like, I don't know if I think like brownies are like up there too, but I don't know. if
Logan,
that's-
I've got one guy that I need on my
What are
team
you feeling?
here. I need pine. I need pine. A Christmas tree, I think,
like it.
smells great. And I think being outside and smelling pine is maybe number one. Like, I may have overlooked it because cinnamon rolls also taste good. But pure smell, like pine needles, you're out camping. Matt wouldn't know anything about that. He doesn't even own a raincoat, is what I learned.
He's never been outside.
Never
I
been
like
outside.
that take. I'm cool with that. Let's roll with it.
I think we got to go with pine.
Say what you want about Theo. The guy
raincoat-
knows smells.
What do you think about I was thinking about outside too. Like, what do you think about like fresh cut grass? don't
I
know.
like it. I don't know if I think there's probably something better.
I feel like bacon would probably be my next pick. I don't know if I'm thinking too heavily on food. but-
Bacon guy. Logan is the bacon guy.
Bro, I love when my house smells like McDonald's. Yeah, when I'm just in there whipping up breakfast. Like, I got hash browns going. It's
Yeah.
lively.
Do you like
Farts.
chlorine? Do you like cleaning products? Like, if you
No,
go to a pool and you smell like real strong, like chemical or chlorine, do you like that?
I'm not a big chlorine guy. No, not personally.
I'd rock with chlorine, but we got to be in agreement.
It's like when I
I
think
don't
about it,
mind
think-
bacon. I really don't.
I like bacon too. I wonder if there's any like actual scents that we're overlooking.
Have you thought about like a rotting corpse, like a dead guy?
I never smelled that before.
It's pretty interesting.
I mean, I feel like my pick here would honestly be bacon, but
We could go bacon. I think bacon.
I love it. It
There's
just
something
fires
about
me up.
Logan being so high on the smell of bacon that is cracking me up. But it's a
Are
solid
you guys
pick. Bacon
not like?
smells
I don't
really
know
good.
when it gets
No,
me
I
kinda,
no. It smells
kind of
great.
aroused, you know.
Bacon definitely
it's
smells
a
really
delicious treat.
good. Matthew, I think this is now maybe where we dip our toes into flowers.
Yeah, I mean, I
And-
don't think there's any other question. And
Yeah.
if we're trying to appeal to like a wide audience here, which I'm not sure what we're appealing to, you are. I mean, what's
2 to 5% woman viewership depending on the platform, so keep that in mind.
okay?
The judges, I can't
So
reveal
maybe,
anything
maybe
about.
farts and gasoline. And,
Like 2K, like the smell
like,
of 2K.
How about like mildew because we left our like socks bunched up when we put them
Yeah,
in the
that's good.
dryer and then we didn't like unroll them. How about
Like your shorts after you like go on a really long run, you know.
Yeah,
shorts
like
that I've
sweaty
left
boys.
out? Yeah, I mean,
Sweaty
I'm
man.
sad that Blaiden has left us because I would love to know what he would.
He'd probably be like, everything smells wonderful. Farts, those are pretty good.
What is that? Oh, I've never.
no, he would ask
My
every
curious
time.
nose
Every
enjoys
time you
every
do something
smell.
like this with Bladen, he asks a qualifying question where the answer is, I don't know what it would be for smells, but he's always like, and this has to be like do with the nose no matter what, right? And you're like, yes, what are you talking about?
And this is related to the olfactory system. Is like, yeah,
Yeah, that,
Well, yeah.
that and him not knowing about something. Like he really
Can I
doesn't
pick
know.
something you see? Can I pick a visual?
Yes, he does this, or it's like, and this is, or here's what this is just for people. I don't have to consider like what an animal would. Okay, be something like that. I'm thinking roses, right?
Oh, roses are great. Lilacs
thinking-
are a worthy shout. You know, some will say jasmine, and jasmine's good. It's not my absolute favorite. What are you thinking? Talk to me.
I think roses is strong and classic, and I think lavender would be up there for me too.
Yeah.
Lavender's good. We could go back to back roses, lavender, and that's tough.
I wouldn't
for them
be.
to respond to.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Like
let's-
flowers are the greatest thing ever, dude. When you are confronted, I shouldn't even say confronted. When you are embraced, you're walking through a meadow and there's a flower bed. Oh my God, it's heaven on earth. It doesn't
What I
get
like
better
more
than
than
that.
flowers, just cigarettes everywhere. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was cigarettes and gasoline for Logan on the way
I
out.
unironically love the smell of. I hate cigarette smells.
I kind of like the smell of cigarettes. It makes me. I'm like, ooh, look, I'm in a big city because cities always smell like cigarettes. But cities rock.
I'm kind of with you on gasoline, but I don't know if we could pick it for the judges. Like,
Okay, so
I
think
a
some
ga-
will see the vision, but I have a
Are we
better one.
going-
Anybody
Are we
who
going-
owns like a jet ski would like it because it smells like
like
True.
a big truck.
having fun or something.
I can't tell you if we're consulting the jet ski committee on this, but I think roses, lavender. Matthew, do you like that, or do
Sounds
we
good
just
to
want to
me.
go one flower? All right, let's do it. I mean, flowers are really where the smells are at, dude.
Theo, tell me what you think about this. It's a very distinct smell, but like an ocean breeze, like the ocean. Like I
like-
really love the smell of the sea.
I like the smell of the sea. We can rip that. The other one, three of the four of us have lived in Arizona. The smell in Arizona before it rains or when it rains, it's the creosote plant. It's a really distinct smell. I don't know if you guys remember that or noticed that, but the creosote plant would be up there for me.
I can't say I
You're
do,
so
to be honest.
observant.
Y'all don't
And I just
remember
can't
the
keep up.
smell of Phoenix?
I don't
in the
know if
rain?
I viewed it as being distinct from the general post-rain smell that I've enjoyed my entire life.
Same.
Maybe I didn't appreciate what made it particularly good.
Yeah.
I'm just a simpleton. I'm just a boy.
Yeah, I don't think that's real. Got to go farts, buddy.
Creosote we could pull, but I don't know who
I'm
these
gonna go
judges.
burning
if
plastic. Oh, I'm gonna go actually a
Skidding
fire when
tire.
you piss on it. That's gonna be my last pick.
I think ocean breeze is good. I think all these nature, like anything that smells like clean air is really good.
My favorite, but honestly, I mean, you're kind of cooking. Like, is that too broad? Like,
I think ocean breeze is specific.
well, not ocean breeze, but like, I think we should go with that. But I mean, like, after this pick, should we go with like
Moonlight.
rain, like before it rains? I don't know.
Maybe like desire could be your next pick.
Desire for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's do ocean breeze first. Get that written down.
I'm
Let's
comfortable
lock
with
that
ocean
in because
breeze here. Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
They made that whole picture the scent of a woman with Al Pacino. Maybe you guys could go woman. I think that'd be well received.
I actually love that pick. Yeah. Let's just go women broad, ambiguous.
Yeah,
That would be.
the judges might be real freaks. Who knows?
Can we go like perfume? That shit smells good.
I'm gonna need something specific there.
What do you think? Like, I don't know. Do you like the two that my pick here would be fresh cut grass or gasoline? Unironically,
That man loves a barbecue.
Oh, a barbecue is a good. Is a
barbecue's
good.
not a bad. I actually love that shout from Carson. A
Yeah, do
barbecue?
barbecue.
It's
Do a
too many.
barbecue.
That's too much. It's too many.
Yeah, it's too
things.
much.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's
Yes, it
not.
is.
No, it's
I
not.
don't know exactly what that smells like. I said barbecue, and y'all got a mental image. Just burgers, hot dogs, meat,
Yes.
smoked.
We
Usually
went
you
with
get four
no.
different
We went
smells.
We went with two different flowers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Y'all aren't
Barbecue's like a
invited to my
genre of
cookout. Give
food.
me barbecue at 5.
Do tailgate.
I don't know if I
then.
can allow that.
That's-
Tailgate. What's
Tailgate
the
is even
distinction
more
there?
even more general.
What? That's one thing. A tailgate smells like.
If you want to say
A cookout?
burgers, if you
This
want to
is.
say
This is.
hot
This
dogs.
is. You guys are salty. You guys.
I think
are
they're
salty.
mad. Yeah, I think they're mad.
You can't pick a specific food.
For number 2 or number 3, if we would have said tailgate, or if
A
we would have
grill.
come up with
I
this
mean,
on
can
our
we
own.
get like?
okay, you said
Absolutely
pine. You
not.
didn't say the forest.
Well, what is tailgate is one thing. Like a tailgate
No, it
is.
isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Well, so is a lot of
Flowers.
Like,
Flowers
cinnamon
is
roll
one category.
cinnamon roll is bread and cinnamon together. You got to pick one, bro.
Yeah, but it's one treat.
Yeah, it's one delicious treat.
And
it's
a
like,
tailgate
okay.
is
It's
one
one
event.
collective
It's-
smell.
it-
If I'm at a tailgate,
a
I'm
tailgate
smelling the
is
guy
one
next to me. I'm smelling the guy to the left. I'm smelling the
that
air.
smell
I'm
is-
What are
smelling
you doing
the
at these
asphalt.
tailgates, bro?
I'm smelling everyone around me. What are you
But
talking
when you're
about?
at a tailgate, you take a big breath in. You're getting a mix
Okay,
of a
you
lot
guys
of
can
things.
put tailgate.
You can,
All right.
you
Can't get
can go as
barbecue.
broad
No,
as
I
you
think
want.
it's specific.
No,
We
it's
gotta be
not
specific here.
tailgate, but I'm not giving you barbecue.
Then I don't want tailgate.
Okay.
We
Barbecue
can't get
in or
barbecue.
out?
Are we really getting into semantics like this?
That's not semantics. That's like a type of kitchen, basically.
What? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a type of. It's. If
Okay,
I were to
okay.
say,
If you were to say hot dog or hamburger, we couldn't deny you, right? Because it's one food. But barbecues are multiple foods.
we're talking about
Which
one
is
smell. We're talking about one.
okay.
smell,
Then
not
just
one
pick
food.
hamburger.
'Cause
Then
if
just
we
pick
go in-
hamburger. It's one
because-
smell.
what if I
Hamburger is
go-
the one smell.
What if I go into a barbecue restaurant and I take a big breath in? That's one smell. It's barbecue. Everybody knows the smell.
Then you can
I'm-
pick ribs, but you can't pick a barbecue.
So I
It's
couldn't
too
take
general.
a grill. I couldn't take a grill.
No, you
The
couldn't
grill
take
with
a
no
grill.
meats. That doesn't smell very good.
It's like oven.
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I'm leaning fresh cut grass. I can't lie.
It's distinct. You can't.
Fine, you know,
argue it.
take barbecue. Take barbecue.
Okay. All right, we'll give him barbecue.
We just stole the draft. Good work, Theo.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Let's go.
Barbecue
Oven.
opens up the door for so much.
Let's go. Wait, no. Let's go baked goods. Oh, bakery. Oh,
You can do bakery. Go for it.
bakery. We should have done bakery instead of chocolate chip
I
cookies.
know this is where I don't like barbecue. It opens up
No, we have to do bakery.
an array. All right. Yeah, I mean, and
We have
and-
to do
and-
bakery.
and we win if we're opening it up to this Mad Max of a world. But all right, I'm
I
sending.
mean, a
this
bakery is
to-
one thing. Like that's why it makes sense. Like
Yeah, I
could
mean,
be
if you
in a
count
bakery.
barbecue,
guys-
then
and
you
you
got to
guys-
count like Italian restaurant, bakery, all that stuff has to count.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ocean Breeze is.
Woman,
I'm sure a lot of
farts.
different things. It's
But the smell
know.
is still more or less isolated. But anyways, all right.
the
it's
smell
fine. We
is
both
the
got our
smell
one.
is pure water. All right,
The
everybody
smell,
knows that
yeah.
smell
The
is
smell is
just
water
the ocean.
and salt. All right, I'm sending this to the committee, and they will
Is this
give
just
us
Sid and Eleanor?
their ruling. No, it's not. I actually promise it's not. They will give our ruling, and we will have a decision by the end of this episode. I'm going to give them some time because they do have lives outside of just being on the committee.
Okay, so it's
regrettably.
real people.
It is real people. It is real people. And I specifically told them not to communicate with a single person in the chat, not to reveal any of their identities, and only like a message for Team 1 or Team 2. They also don't know. Oh, no, actually, they do know because it says Carson is in the name there. But
I just am so sick. We screwed up our whole draft not knowing how vague you could get.
that's fine.
We should have gone
I
garden.
hope nobody sees Blasiels and thinks that says blacks because that would be in poor taste.
It's close.
It's a little close on a small screen. But all right, draft number 1, I do feel pretty great about, I have to say. To summarize, we come away with vanilla extract, chocolate chip cookies, roses, lavender, and a bakery. And you guys come away with cinnamon rolls, pine, bacon, ocean breeze, and barbecue. I actually think you guys did well, too. I think that one.
You
could
guys
kinda
have
go
more of
either
a
way.
variety, but it's tough when we don't know the criteria and we don't know how vague we can get.
Well, you didn't. No one forced you guys to pick bakery when you already have vanilla. And
Well, but
chocolate
once it
chip.
was on the board, it was
Once it
almost
was on the board, it
undeniable.
was still the strongest possibility.
Sandalwood was another one I was considering.
And I think you're hearing garden and you're like, ah, shit, that is kind of too vague.
You could go with garden. I don't care. You could have said flowers. I wouldn't have said anything.
I should have said that flowers is ridiculous.
Flowers
That's
is-
so far. That's multiple smells. No,
yeah.
no.
I don't
Why
feel
not
like
cleaning
flowers, though, like-
products then?
Sure. Cleaning products. I don't know. I mean, not all of them smell the same. I guess that's the problem. Is they don't all
Yeah.
smell the same. If
So
you
the
Well, I
just
could say the
third
same
round-
about
just like
chocolate chip cookies or barbecues.
barbecues smell. I mean, it's always the same things at a barbecue.
The
And
third
s-
round
and-
is going to
and-
be a duel to the death over smells. So
absolutely
everybody
should
get
be.
ready for that. All right. This one will be a little bit more straightforward, I think.
Well,
Moments in NFL history.
I'm going to ask
but
a
what is a
follow-up question
moment
here.
to say?
No,
I'll
I
say
am. I'm
This
going
is
to
you
play-
arguing
My pick
semantics, by the
this
way.
season.
We are just...
We need to. Are you allowed to have a
It has to be one
sequence
play.
or individual
One
plays?
One play.
Okay,
One play.
I'm cool with that. We just need to set the
One
standard.
play.
What
All
if
right,
it's
so we
off
could
the
even
field?
effectively retitle this plays in NFL history if we want to make that the criteria.
Okay.
Considering I think clear criteria is a good thing for us to have. Okay, Matthew, there's a couple ways we could go here.
The 2015 NFL season all the way up through the title game.
Cruel
we have
and
the first-
unusual for you to even say that. We have the first pick here.
Mm-hmm.
I think first
Pretty easy.
the David Tyree catch. I think the helmet catch. Are you thinking MB? I'll speak code. They won't understand. Are you thinking MB?
MB.
Or are you
Yeah, I
thinking
don't know if
something else
having the
entirely?
first
Martellus
pick here
Bennett
is
never
strong,
knew.
but the helmet catch is great, but the interception on the goal line's better. That's
Yeah.
the biggest play
All right.
in NFL history.
All right, we'll go with that.
All right, we just won the draft, Theo.
He says so cockily.
Yeah,
You weren't raised to behave like that.
let's take the
Logan.
Immaculate Reception.
Yeah, take
really
the immaculate
appealing,
reception.
really appealing to the boomers in the crowd.
You can take the... I like the immaculate reception, but we also need the helmet catch.
I think we
We'll
take
take-
both. I think
I
those
think
would
we
be
take
my
both.
1 and 2. Yeah, I think we take
Yeah,
both.
I'm down. The immaculate reception really is crazy.
It
It
kicked
is
off
absolutely insane.
kicked off a dynasty.
Not in a Super
And-
Bowl though. Not in
And
a
it's
Super Bowl.
controversial.
Yeah, but there's only so many Super Bowl moments.
Yeah, the Immaculate Reception is definitely one of the craziest plays ever. Now we have to strike the balance between like coolest plays and biggest, most impactful plays on the history of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leaning any specific way here?
Well, the issue is that if I start listing stuff off,
I know
then
that
I'll
is
just
the
get
problem.
sniped by these
We could
freaks.
communicate over text. It's not great for content though.
Nah,
to
we
say.
can just talk out loud. I mean,
We may just
the
have
Steelers had a couple of big ones, obviously against Arizona in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's tough to say that either one individually belongs. Logan, of course, will disagree, but we can let him overdraft. Like between the
what did
two,
you
is
say?
it the Santonio catch? If we had to pick one,
I don't know.
Depends.
I mean,
Aura and impact are very different between... I
well,
think,
first
the
off, we
two.
already have the most impactful play.
Yeah,
we do.
that's true.
We have the
So then-
play that swung a Super Bowl right
All
there.
right. Then let's go Aura next. OBJ catch.
I mean, that's what I was thinking when I was talking about just coolest plays. I don't think we can go wrong with the OBJ catch. It is the coolest play ever,
Yeah, it is.
especially at that time. They didn't even know you could catch the ball with one hand. It had never been done. Now maybe we go back to stakes. Although I do think about, to me, one of the coolest plays ever is Miracle at the Meadowlands 2, the Deshaun Jackson punt return. Doesn't belong here probably, but just absolutely electric.
No, because it's carried by. This is where you can get into trouble with the semantics of it. Can you pick one moment from a larger, cooler moment and psychologically claim the whole thing?
Right.
Right.
And we could spend hours debating that, and we will.
Like, does a smell have to come from an object, or can it be an area or an event too?
Right.
Area,
Right.
most likely the butt.
I mean, I don't want to just throw everything out there.
A fart is a lot of things. You can't pick fart.
Yeah. That's a conversation we could
It's
have. And I think
multiple
Plato and
foods.
Socrates had this conversation. People will say the catch. Does it do it for me like that?
Nah, not
No,
the
that's
catch.
boomer slop. That's a boomer. Joe Montana is a boomer
It's a
slop.
man- you go
just
look-
guy. He saw John Candy in the crowd. Who the fuck cares?
Well, did you know that he called his wife at halftime?
That is aura. That's
That
more
is
aura
pretty
than
cool.
the John Candy thing.
No, he had hella aura. Anything that has Miracle in there, Minnesota Miracle. We could go with the goal line stand in the Rams-Titans Super Bowl. But I probably wouldn't go there. A lack of touchdown probably doesn't get you on this list.
I agree. Well, in terms of impact, it's probably going to be one of the Steelers' plays.
Santonio, maybe? Do we keep it simple? Take it from Logan, he'll be pissed. You can see it in his eyes. And if we force him to take the second best of the two plays from one game, the judges are looking at that and they're laughing. From their iron thrones, they are laughing.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to go impact, or do you want the cultural importance? Because there is one culturally important play that we haven't spoken on yet. Beastquake.
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning that.
I like Beastquake. It's so insane. You really can't beat it. Let's go Beastquake.
Damn, I'm surprised, Theo. I can't lie.
We need the Santonio Holmes catch, don't we?
No, I wouldn't take. I mean, I'm not going for style points. I just think the James Harrison play is one more important and more impactful. I don't know if the judges will agree with us, but I am dug my heels in. The James Harrison play is more important. It's a 10 to 14 point swing at the end of the half. I don't even know if it's the right pick. I got some other considerations. I mean, I think it's strong, but the Minneapolis Miracle, I think, deserves mention. It's not a Super Bowl. The raw impact, I think the Harrison pick six is the biggest play left on the board. But there's the River City Relay, the Bills-Titans last play of the game. There's the Hail Mary, just the first Hail Mary ever, the Roger Staubach one. But that's, the 70s. And I don't know, like them, like if we're not just going Super Bowls, like just impressiveness, I don't know, like Ed Reed's 108, 109-yard pick six. Like, I don't know if that's as culturally big, but that's a fucking impressive play. I think the Harrison pick six is the right play, right pick, but I also don't want to just go full Steelers homer board.
Well, I think something from that Super Bowl definitely deserves.
100%. I completely agree.
So if you think that's the one, and it is, I think, the more important play in that game.
I agree.
Which is crazy. Too. But one is a walk-off game winner, basically. And one, I think, has... I don't know, though, because if you're a football fan and you remember that Super Bowl at all, you remember both plays. So you remember them both equally. It's not like one, the details are kind of fuzzy, and the other one you remember perfectly. Like, no, I remember James Harrison running 99 yards, and I also remember Santonio Holmes tapping the toes. One is just a wide receiver, sexy catch, right? And the other is just a rumbling, stumbling, bumbling moment. So the sex appeal with the Santonio Holmes catch, I think, is higher. But really, both are pretty sexy.
I mean, we
plays.
could take both if we wanted, because we can double up here. But I don't want to. I don't know if going 3 out of 5 Steeler board is the play.
Maybe these judges are from Pennsylvania.
Maybe we've got Lynn Swan. Who knows?
Lynn Swan, yeah. Let's go the James Harrison pick.
Okay. I agree. I think the catch is overrated, so I wouldn't go the catch next.
One I'm thinking of is Gary Anderson's missed kick.
Oh. You go with a low light?
He's
if we're going to go low lights, the Scott Norwood one is bigger. Sorry, Carson, but the Scott Norwood wide right, that's
7-yarder in 1990. I mean,
that's to win a Super Bowl,
Yeah, it wasn't Gary Anderson had never missed before.
That is a good point. He hadn't missed that entire season.
Never missed before, but hadn't missed the entire season, and I believe it was a shorter kick too.
It was 38, I think.
That one hit Minnesota like a meteorite. Like, I think that play, that and like Bostic jumbling the onside kick in 2014.
Let me ask you this. We would go 60% Pittsburgh. Do you want to take the Holmes catch just so they don't have it? Because I think that's where they're going to go, one of these next 2 picks.
Yeah, we can take the Holmes catch.
I don't know. I feel like if the committee knows ball, they're going to understand the magnitude of all of these plays.
Yeah, we can go the helmet catch. Or we can go the Holmes catch. We can go the Holmes catch.
Okay.
Because right now we've got 3 of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history, and then we've got the biggest play ever in non-Super Bowl history.
There's nothing wrong with doubling up on these Pittsburgh plays.
I tend to agree.
All right. The committee is made up of 4-year-olds. We just got Boss Baby. We got Boss Baby, so he's never heard of any of this shit. He only knows...
He's never heard of
Justin Jefferson.
What?
Yeah. He's Boss Baby. He's a baby, bro. He's focused on making money and being a baby.
What is that?
Okay. Here we are. We could go. Minneapolis Miracle was left out there. Music City Miracle still has not gone. Lateral plays are pretty cool. They're pretty freaking cool. However, the best one ever happened in college football. Shout out to the play. Shout out to the Cal Bears.
I think the coolest
biggest
play in
Super
football
Bowl
history
play
is the kick six in the Auburn-Bama game.
Yeah,
that
I
is
agree.
probably
that would
correct.
Have been my number 1 overall selection.
Same.
The band is on the
Yeah.
field. That one's good too.
Yeah, those are probably the 2. Actually, yeah, in football history.
That's the Doug Flutie
I think
play,
the kick six is the greatest play of all time.
I agree.
It's a rivalry. It's obviously like the Malcolm Butler interceptions in the Super Bowl, but Alabama-Auburn's so big, and they were both so good. And the missed kick return and the
But
way
also-
it was set up with them like challenging to even get a shot at it. Nah, that's the greatest ever. And the
Well,
call
make
was
it
awesome.
lost.
It clears Malcolm Butler's interception. Like it
Yeah.
clears Malcolm Butler.
It's so much more improbable. I mean,
Right,
it's
it's
absolutely
one of the-
ridiculous.
The fact that they put in a backup kicker, that was the second string kicker because the first string kicker had already missed 3 or 4 field goals earlier in that game.
and his butt was hurting.
Yeah, from all that farting, you know?
Okay, well, Boss Baby probably loved that one. I think the biggest Super Bowl plays left are the Philly special, the Edelman catch. But the Edelman catch, it's like, I mean, it is an
Edelman catch, I
insane
wouldn't
play.
even-
You wouldn't consider?
Nah, not
Yeah,
for,
you
not
probably
for
need to
10
get in
greatest
the end
plays
zone.
in NFL history.
You're right. Now, do we want to just lean further into our angle of coolest plays, or do we want to get a couple Super Bowl moments?
We gotta
if we
get
go
a
Super
couple
Bowl,
of big moments. We have the
feels
biggest
like-
Super Bowl moment.
We do. Is Philly special the next biggest?
No, it's
You don't
big,
think?
but it's not that. But the thing about this Antonio Holmes catch, sneaky, not as high leverage as you would have imagined. It won them the game, but they weren't in position to lose a game, and it
What
wasn't
is this
quite
guy
walk
talking
off.
about? Matt, what are you talking about
They were down
respectfully?
3 in field goal range on second down,
Okay.
and the Cardinals got the ball back,
Yeah.
and they almost got to throw it the end zone off of that. It wasn't
Hmm.
a walk off like Theo said earlier.
It wasn't.
And I think many
it's
people
a
remember it as a
go-ahead
walk-off.
I mean, I don't know.
It ended up being a walk-off, though. That's the thing about it. Like, it
Well,
ended
no,
up
a
being
walk
a
off
game
is
That-
you
winner.
walk off after because you won.
Yeah.
You won off that play.
Okay,
If I
it wasn't a
score
walk.
with,
It was a
with-
game. It was just a regular
Yeah.
old game winner in the Super Bowl with just like a minute left.
God, Holmes did all the heavy lifting on that drive, man. It was all Ben and Sam.
They
Okay,
missed him,
let's
and
go-
he dropped it. He dropped it
But the
earlier.
play
He had
before.
a chance. Yeah,
Yeah.
he dropped it and then got the redemption. And it's a ridiculous catch. I mean,
It's a ridiculous throw, too, layered between 3 defenders.
You
All right,
it's a ridiculous throw. It's a
Logan,
ridiculous
you
catch.
yourself, Logan, said that it wasn't even the highest leverage play of the game.
It's not, but it's a top 3 Super
well, that's
Bowl.
because there was a
it's top
99-yard
5
pick
Super Bowl
six that
moment
was a
ever, for sure.
14-point swing, damn near.
Yeah. It's not to take away from the Holmes catch. It's just because James Harrison's pick 6 gets underrated because of that moment. The
Yeah,
Steelers
that's like
don't-
a 10-point swing, and whereas a touchdown can be max 10
Exactly.
when you're on off. Or
That's a
7
10 to
when you're on
14.
off.
If
Because the
Holmes,
alternative is the
Holmes
Cardinals get
happened
a
on
TD.
4th down, and they were down 4, it would be like the best play in Super Bowl history, point blank. Maybe it would be up there with Malcolm Butler. What lowers it just a touch is that it's sneaky, like
Yeah.
was not their back wasn't against the wall. That's what it is.
Okay. I mean, but I still think it's bigger in terms of magnitude now. I don't know. I don't know if I can say bigger, but it's right there with Malcolm to me.
No, it's certainly not.
The
bigger than
Cardinals win
Malcolm.
that Super Bowl if James Harrison does not intercept it and
aware
run it
that
100 yards back. That's a
the
fact.
Seahawks were on the 1-yard line. Like, what are we
Both of
talking
these-
about? There was a half of football left. No, you just said it's as big, if not bigger,
It
than Malcolm
is.
Butler.
The
That's
Cardinals win that.
ridiculous.
That is a fact. The
The
Cardinals
game
win that
ended
Super
with
Bowl.
one play. The
It's not-
Seahawks had a 90% probability to win the game, and the Patriots won the game
I am
because they
telling
made
you,
the
Cardinals
biggest
win
play.
that Super Bowl if Debo doesn't do that. That's
Cool,
a fact.
bro. There's a half of football left. What are you
And what do you
talking
think we-
about?
Bro, we don't have the opportunity for Santonio and Ben to go down there and do that if James doesn't do that at the half.
Well, we don't even know how the game plays out.
Yeah, like what we know absolutely that if the Seahawks score, the game is over. They have won the Super Bowl. And we know absolutely that the Patriots won because of that play.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a
like
walk-off.
victory formation for the Patriots after that.
That's a walk-off
Whereas,
from the most
especially-
improbable of situations.
All right, stop buying your guys' time. You got 2 picks left. What are you going with? I know what I'm taking.
Okay.
All
I
right,
keep on thinking
think
of
there's
terrible
three,
things to
I think
happen
there's
to the
three
Bills.
options: Minnesota, Music City, and wide right. Wide right is the
We can't
absolute
take wide
highest
right.
leverage, but it's a negative play, which
What's
I think
crazy
I
is-
really do think a missed field goal. But it is one of the biggest moments in NFL history. It is.
It is. It swung a Super Bowl. But, I don't know. It's not like he missed a gimme. And I just don't want to have it there. I will say, the Bills, I mean, we can go even beyond this. The Hail Murray is one of the greatest plays ever. Bills were on the receiving end of that. Justin Jefferson's catch on 4th and fucking 17 or whatever it was is, like, in terms of cool factor, like, top 5 ever. But Minneapolis Miracle might be the pick. That's a great moment. That's one of the greatest moments in our lifetime for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Should we take that?
All right, I'm down with that.
I mean, that was such a magical, and the culmination of that season, I think that's pretty damn good. And now for our last pick.
We should have taken nature for smells.
What about the world?
Dude, I think they're salty because they just got their ass spanked in 2 drafts, man. That's what I'm gleaning from this.
Immaculate
judges
reception,
say.
nobody rates. Oh my God, nobody rates that shit.
You're a
'cause they don't know
child.
ball, man.
You're a petulant child.
I will say, Logan, the win percentage swing from the 1 yard line, the Malcolm Butler pick, was 60-3. They had a 60% chance win down to 3, according to whatever keeps track of that.
AI. Yeah. Oh, let's listen to AI.
Stats are AI now.
And the win percentage swing in the Harrison pick 6 is 36-7. So it's not as big of a swing.
What is our final play here? The Jefferson catch, the more I think about it, it is
Probably Josh Allen fumbling
up there.
in the second half. That one was pretty crazy.
No, sorry, I think you're breaking up. Matthew, any leaning here?
If we don't want to go negative, then and we want the play itself to be cool, then it's Music City Miracle to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go Music City Miracle.
Fuck! They're too good!
Yeah.
These
And
white
it's got a
boys
whole-
clutched up!
It's got
Yeah.
like a whole segment in the Hall of Fame about how it like was backwards or whatever. At least it had
It's
a
a good
video
pick.
board that I've seen.
Hey, breaking news, guys. We have 2 miracles.
Yeah,
on
I
our
think we
team.
go with a miracle, too. I don't know where you were at, Theo, when they were shitting on the greatest Super Bowl of all time. I'm definitely leaning on a miracle play. I wanted the 2 ones they got in order. I would have gone Minneapolis and then Music City. Do we go Miracle at the Meadowlands?
Miracle at the Meadowlands. Remind me of what that is.
Part 1 is when the
Already a
Giants
bad sign.
tried to hand the ball off when they should have just kneeled, and Herm Edwards picked up
Herm
the ball
Edwards
and ran
took
it
it
all the
back.
way
Okay,
back.
I am aware. That was what were the stakes?
I think it was a regular. I don't think the stakes. In the second one, the stakes aren't that big either, and that's the
Yeah.
knock. Is it's a regular season game, but Tom Coughlin tells Matt Dodge to kick the ball out of bounds, and Deshaun, picks it up off the ground and then runs it back. So the
Yeah.
Jacoby Jones catch, I think of too.
That's
against
the best
Denver.
miracle left, but I don't know if we need a miracle. Just because they got,
Oh.
just because they got the miracle,
could
doesn't
take-
mean we need to get desperate.
We could take the Hail Mary, Roger Staubach to Drew Pearson, but I
Was it
assume
an-
this committee is not just full of 60-year-olds.
You
Well,
got the
Hail Mary
Immaculate
is-
Reception already. Don't even worry.
Well, everyone knows what that is. I don't know if as many people are familiar with the Pearson.
Yeah, I'm not
Staubach
as
Hail
familiar
Mary.
with the Hail Mary, but what I like about the Hail Mary is that, like, everybody knows what a Hail Mary is, so everybody knows kind of what happened. And then being the OG thing that gave Hail Mary the name,
Exactly.
it does have some aura there.
If we could take moments in tandem, I'd love to take that Aaron Rodgers game where he completes 2 of them. That would be
That
sick.
was crazy. I really would circle back to Gary Anderson missing, because that is a miracle. Like, it's crazy that he missed. It's as crazy as Russ throwing a pick.
Well, let me ask you, do you think it's bigger than a game-deciding field goal in the Super Bowl? Because if we're going to take a kick, I kind of lean on Norwood.
I think Gary Anderson is a lot more famous than wide right.
Really?
And I think, yes. I think a lot more people know about Gary Anderson than Scott Norwood.
I don't know. I mean, it's an NFC title game versus a Super Bowl is the only thing that I'm coming back to. Is like, it's 19-20. I get that they're both game-deciding.
Yeah, I think Gary Anderson being a shorter kick, being a more automatic kicker, and they both are sad sack franchises that have never won, so it hurts extra. So that
cool with
part's
that.
the same. But I think Gary Anderson is not a bad pick here. I think that really has a cultural, for football fans who are alive then, Blair Walsh, everybody remembers Blair Walsh. Everybody remembers the double doink. Like, missed kicks are a big deal. Everybody will forever remember Tyler Lue.
Okay, here's my final pitch to you.
Sure.
Societally, that play has a name, right? I say wide right. You as a football fan know exactly what I'm talking about. For the Gary Anderson kick, you have to go Gary Anderson's missed kick in the 1998 NFC title game.
It's just semantics. That, like, if you say wide right, people know what those 2 words mean. If you say Gary Anderson, people know That you're not talking about any other kind of Gary Anderson kick.
Yeah. I'm
like
cool.
if you
We can
just
go with-
write down Gary
I think both are
Anderson
right
and
there.
answer 5, I would go Gary Anderson. I just think that is a big time play, and it's a zig when the rest of these are zagging, which could help it stand out as a pick.
All right, let's go with it.
All right. I think Theo's Minnesota upbringing may have
It's
colored
Gary
his
Anderson
analysis a
within,
little bit there.
with
I
an
think
E.
you're
It's not that
Buffalo.
important,
I don't think it is. I think Morton Anderson is with
but
an E.
is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Anyone who's watched How I Met Your Mother also knows the Gary Anderson kick, which is a lot of people.
Yeah,
if
but
that
why
didn't
right
just
now?
want us to draft, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I actually agree. Like, I think before then we were in trouble. I think that's the weakest pick on the
I mean,
board.
it wasn't even for game. They still had to
Yeah.
like go give up a touchdown, and then they got the ball like multiple times in overtime.
It did give up the game though. Like it did. They would have won. A touchdown wouldn't have mattered.
Sure.
But it
How
wasn't
many
like the
kicks
game
can you
ended
say
on
that
that
about
play.
though? Yeah.
But the game didn't not end. They could have been Super Bowl champs. I don't know. I think it's the most famous fuck up in NFL.
I like how we have
history.
4 Steelers involved. Gary Anderson was a former awesome Steelers kicker before he went to Minnesota. So this rocks.
Legitimately,
Hey, NFL
like
history goes through Pittsburgh.
legitimately, like it's Bostic having the onside kick bouncing off of his face mask level.
I think it's more famous than that by kind of a certain degree. But what
No, I
would
think
have you
that-
have got guys have gone
Oh.
with if
I
you're
was
us?
I was interpreting that as Matt shitting on us, saying that we just gave them the onside kick to let them win the game.
No,
he was
no,
talking
I was
about the
saying
literal
it's
play.
the level. It's the level of play.
It's that
In
level of
that
play, but
spot, I would have probably either gone Philly special, or I probably would have just gone straight cool factor, and I would have been
Yeah.
like, "Give me Jettas."
You still had wide right, which decided a Super Bowl within itself.
Yeah, that's true,
walk
actually. The
off.
deliberation- Wide right.
I
was
would have
bigger.
gone with that. That was my next on my list.
Yeah, that would have made sense. All right, well, we will see what the judges say. Our deliberations ultimately mean nothing. We are at their mercy. So that's 2 points hanging in the balance, but as we await their verdict, we are going to play some games. So, Logan, what is your first game that you have prepared for us?
We are going to play a Nerd Sesh Classic, a little bit of over-under. Very simple game, guys. I'm going to give you a player and a single-season stat total, and you are going to tell me in their career if they ever went over or under that. Yeah, you've got 1 strike, 5 rounds. The goal is to survive.
Okay.
Okay.
So, your first player, Shady McCoy, 1,500 yards rushing. Did he go over or under this total?
I'm pretty confident this isn't over in 2011 or 2013. I think.
I could get down with that.
I feel like he probably had over 1,500. Let's say over.
Shady McCoy does go over 1,500. That is correct.
Okay.
Your next player, Joe Namath, 4,000 yards passing.
And a
He's the
single
first to ever
season.
do it. It's him. He's the first to ever do it.
He is the first to ever do it. That is correct.
he gets
Matt, we're in your
underrated all
wheelhouse.
time.
Jake Delhomme, 4,000 yards passing.
Maybe he gets underrated now, but he used to get super overrated. And then I think everybody was like, well, we can actually look at stats and see that this guy was an interception demon, you know? And now
Yeah.
maybe he's gotten underrated, but he was
He
definitely
got
super
underrated
overrated.
because like touchdown to interception, people were like, why is he in the Hall of Fame? He has a negative touchdown to interception ratio.
I mean,
Like,
Bradshaw is like dang near even too. He's
Yeah.
like 214 to 212.
Terry was
or
a better
something.
quarterback, though, especially in his later years. I mean,
I'm
honestly,
just saying, like, it was a different game back
It was.
then.
Yeah.
in terms
It
of
was.
touchdown to interception
Honestly, the
ratio.
efficiency go to that era is like Staubach. Nobody can kind of touch him in terms of what he was doing. But
Yeah.
if we could have gone moments in NFL history, like if we didn't have to go plays, I think the biggest moment is Super Bowl III. That would definitely be my number 1 overall
The
pick.
guarantee.
Super Bowl 3 is crazy.
It is. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that
the,
is-
It's
that
the
is
biggest deal
massive.
ever.
Delhomme, I think under 4K. I don't think he ever got 4K.
I mean, I know when Steve Smith got the Triple Crown, they were like 29th in pass rate or whatever.
yeah. That's wild.
And I know he wasn't getting it late in his Panthers career, and I don't think he really had a non-Panthers career to write home about. So
No.
between all of that, and just how the passing stats worked in the early 2000s, by the mid they started to pick up. But I just don't think Delhomme was that type of dude. But I'm going to say under.
Yeah, let's go under.
Delhomme had a couple of years up in the high 3Ks. He never got past 4K. So you guys are perfect thus far. Just need to survive 2 more rounds. Your next player, Warwick Dunn, 1,500 yards rushing.
This feels like over to me. Warwick Dunn also has sneaky good longevity, though. Like, he's pretty high up there all-time rushing. I actually don't feel like I have a great read on this, I'm going to be honest. This feels like a 50-50. 1,500, it's a pretty big number.
Right.
I feel like there's probably more years where he's around 1,000 to 1,200. And I'm going to say, but why would he be on here? Wouldn't Logan be like, oh, that's kind of surprising. Warwick Dunn is a 1,500-yard season. Isn't that more likely? I'm trying to get into the psychology of it. But maybe neither's really that surprising. Maybe it's just 50-50, and that's why he's the choice. My heart says under.
All right, let's go with your heart. I don't have a strong read on it either.
That's correct. I mean, last round does not matter now. Rudy Johnson is your final candidate, 1,500 yards rushing.
Ooh, I think just under. He had a 1,400-yard season, but I don't think he got 1,500. That's a big
Didn't only
number.
have one. Rudy Johnson had 2 1,400-yard campaigns, but never surpassed 1,500. You guys clean sweep the
Let's go.
over-unders.
Let's go, baby. And that's a point on the board for the first time in a while. All that drafting, no points scored yet. Your guys' game is going to be identifying NFL players by their nicknames. I'm going to give you 10 NFL nicknames. You need to tell me who the players are. You need 8 out of 10 to get the point. We are starting with Blitz Boy.
Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams.
That is correct. How about The Leg?
Greg
Zerloin.
That is correct. How about Air?
Steve McNair.
Bang.
Oh, yeah.
How about Ghost?
To the post. That's Dave Casper.
One of the great nicknames. How about Mormon Missile?
What the fuck?
Zach Wilson?
It's not Zach
Missile.
Wilson.
Oh.
Damn, I mean, this has to be a BYU guy, right? Like, there's no way. Did Steve
knows?
Young go by this or some shit, man?
No. I'll give you guys one more crack at this one.
Mormon Missile.
I feel like I know it. That's the hard thing. It's not
But, like,
Puka.
Missile kind of feels like you're either, like, really
Probably
fast
not Puka.
or you're,
It's
like,
probably
an
not Puka.
explosive kind of hard hitter.
The answer is Joseph Smith, the founder.
Could be Jim McMahon, maybe, but, like, I don't know. That's just because he went to BYU.
It's fun, just kind of naming Mormons. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know.
I guess final answer, Jim McMahon.
Taysom Hill is the Mormon Missile. And that is an
Oh.
official Pro Football Reference nickname.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, of course. The Snake.
Kenny
The
Stabler.
Stabler.
That is correct.
Ken Stabler.
The Emerald City Route Artist.
That's official on Pro Football Reference, too.
I
You can
know.
go look at it.
Bladen's got
Yeah.
motion, man.
Yeah,
Extreme Motion. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
that is correct. How
Hard to
about
remember what he was
Juice?
ever called before.
I mean, Juice is multiple.
I'd
O.J.
never heard of him
Simpson,
before.
Le'Veon Bell, Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, I was going to accept either O.J. Simpson or Jarvis Landry, but yeah, Le'Veon works too. How about Iceman?
George Gervin. Fuck Caleb Williams. He don't earn that shit. It's George
Aubrey
Gervin.
Graham.
Okay, well, Caleb Williams or Adam Vinatieri
They put that
was
on
known
Pro
as
Football
Iceman.
Reference?
Yeah, it's on there.
That's disrespectful.
He gives himself that nickname.
Exactly. That's why it's not a nickname.
I know, guys, but I'm telling you, it's on there. It's been accepted, and we can't take that back, even though George Gervin sued him over it, I think. I think they had a
Good.
legal dispute. Yeah. Great nickname, though. Okay, and Nuke.
Hopkins. D-Hop.
Yeah, light work. Very well done, gentlemen. A quick 9 out of 10. And so you get the point for the nickname game. The Blaciels with Bladen now gone. All right,
We're
Logan.
doing this in honor of Bladen's ACL.
R.I.P.
Gone too soon. It is going to a higher purpose, though. Micah Parsons should be back with a vengeance next season. So thank you for your sacrifice, Bladen.
Hell yeah.
All right, gentlemen, we are going to be playing another Nerd Sesh Classic. Odd Man Out. This one is going to be just 4 rounds, 1 strike. The goal is to survive. I'm going to give you guys different categories. You're going to tell me the Odd Man Out. The first, a guy who played for both the Bills and the Panthers. Your answers: Don Beebe, Jordan Matthews, Chris Hogan, Joe Webb, and Fozzie Whitaker.
Okay.
It's an awesome group of players.
I kind of thought this was going to be a layup, but it's really not at all. Don Beebe, I
Fozzie.
feel like, did. Fozzie. Was Fozzie
Fozzie?
a Bill?
He was a Panther, that I know.
He was certainly a Panther. I don't remember Fozzie Whitaker being a Bill.
Here's the thing, it's a little scary because he was a 2015 Panther
Oh, yeah, he's got
in
the McDermott.
particular. So like that, we'll say we know he played for Carolina.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
there's Jordan Matthews. Yeah, I know he played for
Jordan
Carolina.
Matthews he was a Bill.
Okay.
briefly.
Who are the others?
Don Beebe, who's a Bills legend and a Packers. I think he played for the Panthers.
Don Beebe, Jordan Matthews, Chris Hogan, Joe Webb, Fozzie Whitaker.
Was Chris Hogan a Panther? I mean, he was certainly a Bill.
I think he was.
Okay.
Was for a very short time.
Okay.
And who was the other? I'm sorry.
Joe Webb.
Joe Webb. Well, of course, he was a Bill,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So, I think Fozzie, unless it's Hogan.
Well, it's
Unless
between.
Hogan wasn't.
Well, are you? How certain are you that BB played for the Panthers?
No, you're right. I'm not. That felt good, but I'm not certain.
I feel
about that.
decent that Hogan was a Matt Rule era receiver for like a split second.
I
That
feel like
maybe
I would
never
remember
actually ended up
Fozzie.
getting any burn.
Like running backs are memorable, you know. You remember
Right.
if a running back was on your team.
Right. I could name it. Yeah.
I don't think Fozzie was a Bill. I'm
Okay.
buzzing that in. Let's
Way
do
to
it.
trust your gut, guys. Fozzie Whitaker is correct.
I think the
That's
trick is that he was a 2015 Panther.
True.
And you would
He
figure
seems like
that
he would have
think.
made the,
That's very
the trip
true. That's
over
very
because they
true.
would have needed a running back too. I
We
feel
brought
like
Mike
at that
Tolbert
time.
over. He was
Mike
our Panthers
Gillislee.
running back.
When was Hogan on the Panthers? Like 22 or something?
Oh my gosh, yeah, very briefly. It was a couple of honestly, him and Matthews both barely played
Yeah.
for the other teams. Hogan was 2019, played 7 games, started one of them.
Wow.
Good job, y'all. All right,
Lacrosse legend.
true. Next question. All of these players won an NCAA title and a Super Bowl, except one. Jeremy Shockey, Troy Polamalu, Brian Greasy, A.J. Hawk, and O.J. Howard.
Okay. O.J. Howard definitely won one at Bama, right? Shockey definitely won one at Miami. Polamalu, I believe, won one at USC.
It's Shockey, Hawk, Howard, Troy. And who else?
And Brian Greasy.
Brian Greasy's tough. I don't even know if I know where Brian Greasy went to college.
Well,
I
let's
can give you-
work
I-
on
I-
what we do now. So
I
you
know
know
he's a-
Shockey won at Miami.
I'm
Greasy
99%
went to,
sure. That could be a trap.
Greasy went to Michigan.
Okay.
So A.J. Hawk is Ohio State.
Yeah.
Was he on the Troy Smith team?
They didn't win with Troy Smith.
Oh,
Hawk
that's
was
right.
drafted 05 or 07.
Somewhere in there.
Well,
I
it
think he
matters.
was-
I think it might be 06, to be honest with you. It's probably
Ohio
05
State-
or 06, I think. Oh, yeah.
Ohio
Rodgers.
State wins
Rodgers
the
was
national.
05.
Yeah. So it's got to be 06.
Okay. So if he did, he was like a freshman on the 2002 team that beat Miami. But they didn't win with Troy Smith. They lost.
Right. That's right.
Who's
And then we know he won in the NFL.
Craig Krenzel or some shit?
Yeah, it was Craig Krenzel,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe, yeah.
That's a great game. Shockey won in the NFL, right? For the Giants.
Shockey won in the NFL. Hawk won in the NFL. I think all these guys,
Howard, we know, won at Bama, right?
I'm 99% sure about that.
We'll take 99%.
And he won with the Bucks for sure.
Ah, yeah.
Greasy is tripping me up on multiple levels.
What I remember about Brian Greasy, I think, is reading this article that Bill Walsh contributed to, and it was like polling executives on who you'd take between Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf. And he's like, I wouldn't take either. I'd wait to the second round and grab Brian Greasy.
Hell yeah, dude.
What's
Another
crazy is
phenomenal take from-
Greasy's first year starting, I think he was like a Pro Bowler for the Broncos in relief of of Elway.
Like,
Cook.
I don't know where Brian Griese won a Super Bowl. Like, his dad did. I don't know if he won in college. He probably did because I don't think he won a Super Bowl.
I'm down to go with that. I guess I'm a little nervous that A.J. Hawk was 3 years at Ohio State and actually just missed that national title.
And
in
he
2000.
would try to get us with an Ohio State guy so he could embarrass us and smear
Because Hawk was
feces
an
on our
incredibly
faces.
high draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like
So
six.
he may. I don't know if he came out after 3 years or that if he redshirted as a freshman.
Yeah, it's
I don't
dangerous.
know. I have no clue. And I don't think he started on that team. Certainly.
Here's the thing. I feel like I would know if Brian Griese was on a Super Bowl team. I'm more comfortable with the Super Bowl component than the college component.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think Brian Griese was ever on a Super Bowl winning team. I really don't.
Okay.
Let's go Griese.
Okay, so you guys are going to have to go perfect the rest of the way.
Fuck. that's not
Shockey
bad.
won one at Miami and won 2 Super Bowls with the Saints and Giants. Griese won a Super Bowl as one of like 10 players ever to win his final college season and his rookie year. He won backing up John Elway. A.J. Hawk won one with
That's
Green
my
Bay
bad.
and Ohio State. Howard, Bama, and Tampa Bay. Troy Polamalu was the odd man out. He never won a title in college.
Wow.
That is unfortunate, Carson, because I'm just looking at Griese's Pro Football Reference. He doesn't have a playoff stat in his career. He's never
Wow.
attempted a pass in the playoffs ever.
That did not occur to me that he was there in 98.
I was trying to throw you guys a little bit of a bone with terminology, but
Yeah. Damn. Okay, so what year did Troy come out?
Troy came out in 03, I think, or
Yeah.
02. He was the year
Yeah.
before. He was 2003.
I feel like I moved off that one too quickly. That one's on me, Matthew. But we can still go perfect. We can still get this.
I do think
yeah.
you guys can get these last two. Damn, this might be a carry job by you, Carson, though. This might be
All
an
right.
ISO.
Time for me to walk in.
Your next category is
I'm
started
fresh.
ahead of Steve DeBerg.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I actually feel good about this. I feel good about this.
Your choices: Chris Chandler, Steve Young,
Definitely.
Doug Williams,
Definitely.
Joe Montana, and Vinny Testaverde.
They just came out
Okay.
with this new LaCroix flavor, coconut pineapple. I'm going to go get another.
Okay. So Chris Chandler, absolutely. He came back in 98. He was like 44, 45 years old. Montana, definitely. I said definitely with Steve Young, but now I'm like not sure about that. Doug Williams, and who was the last?
Chandler, Young, Williams, Montana, Testaverde.
Vinny. Where would they have overlapped? I mean, DeBerg backed up Montana twice, I believe, in San Francisco
correct.
and Kansas City.
Thanks.
I think he was in Washington. I think Doug Williams feels reasonable. I think the odd man out here is probably Vinny. I think the bit here is probably you would think he backed up Vinny, but he didn't. But I do think DeBerg was in Tampa. Boy, this is actually tough. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Montana and Chandler are 100% safe. Vinny, Doug Williams, Steve Young. I think Steve Young is safe. I'm going to say Vinny Testaverde is here as a trap. I'm going to say Vinny is the odd man out.
I did put Vinny here
God.
as a trap, but I put multiple Tampa Bay guys here to confuse you guys on purpose. Doug Williams was the actual odd man out. Miss each other by 1 year.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought it was in Washington that DeBerg would have backed up for him.
No,
guess I
they
was
miss
just
each
off
other
on
in
that.
Tampa by 1 year. The last one is backed up Vinny Testaverde, and your options for that would be Pennington, Joe Ferguson, David Carr, Matt Moore, and Tony Romo.
Romo 05? Is that right? I mean, I guess we don't have to do this one.
Romo would be the correct answer. Romo was technically on the team, but he did
Okay.
not suit up for any games to actually back him
Okay.
up. So,
All
you guys
right. Well,
split
that's on
an
me,
odd man out.
Matthew. Both
Yeah,
those are
I
on
mean,
me.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with you today, but don't
Yeah.
worry about it, bro.
I'm malfunctioning. I wasn't programmed to go this long, but we'll see if we can clutch up. We need those drafts, maybe. All right. Your next game. I need you guys to complete these NFL teammate chains, which means I need you to connect an active player who I'll name to an NFL legend through common teammates in 5 moves or less. I'll give you an example. I need you to connect Mike Evans to Chris Carter, right? Oh my God, how am I going to do that? Oh, Mike Evans played with Tom Brady. Tom Brady played with Randy Moss. Randy Moss played with Chris Carter. Boom, like that.
This is
That's
sick.
an example. Your first chain that I need you to complete, Caleb Williams to Brett Favre.
Okay. This should be easy because
Caleb-
the Bears are always poaching our
We
our
have 5.
5 moves.
Keenan Allen seems like a decent starting point in terms of veterans. I don't know if there's anybody better, but I know that we could start off with, like, he's old. You know, the biggest step is going to be getting
We
from-
got to get to Rodgers. I think Keenan Allen and Rodgers seems like there's an easier bridge to cross.
Cal Bears legends, they have that in common. Cheers.
There's got to be a former Packer on the Bears. There just always is. He didn't play with Mercedes Lewis last year, did he?
Damn, that would get us there almost immediately. I kind of think he did. Do we get one crack at this, Carson? Like, if we fuck it up, it's wrong.
Yeah, you get one.
Can
crack.
I look up Mercedes Lewis like on Pro Football Reference and see?
No, I feel like that's cheating.
No,
Or is that cheating?
no.
Well, no. What I'm
Okay,
asking,
so
Carson,
he's
is
already
there
done.
any additional teammate chains, or is this our only one?
Oh, you have 3 teammate chains, but
Okay.
you need to get them all.
Okay.
So take your time with it. It's a deliberation game. And what I will say is, I won't count it until you've completed the chain. So if you go one way and you're like, oh no, I don't want to go that way. It's not like once you don't lock in your first step. You lock in the chain once you've completed it in your head. Once you have a chain you feel good about in its entirety.
The other Bear Packer overlap is Jonathan Owens, who, of course, is married to Simone Biles, which is the reason why I know where he goes. He definitely played with, I think, Caleb, but was he there in the Rodgers era or the Love era? It may have just been Love. We can also go with the Keenan Allen strategy because he did play for such a long time.
I'm thinking on that. I like your Mercedes Lewis shout is intriguing me because that's so. It feels so easy. You go Mercedes,
Rodgers,
you go
Favre.
Favre.
Did he play with the Bears last year?
Big questions. Big questions. What would Brett Favre want you to do? Well, he'd want you to
Rob the-
defraud
rob
the
the
people.
people.
What would
expose
Brett Favre
expose
do?
yourself to a reporter, and then after that, he'd say, "I'm a gunslinger in my Wrangler jeans."
Could it be?
But honestly, that's a really bad way to live life. Thinking, what would Brett Favre do? So don't do that.
Yeah. Probably throw a pin.
Did Corey Leggett ever play for you guys, Theo?
No.
Corey Leggett was not a Packer.
Can we connect Keenan Allen to Jimmy Graham somehow?
I've been trying to go Keenan to Antonio Gates, and then Gates gives us the early 2000s too, but Jimmy's...
Could we go Keenan Allen, Casey Hayward, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre? I think we can do that.
I like that. I like that.
I think we can go Caleb, Keenan Allen, Casey Hayward, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre.
That is going to hit. Well done. And by the way, Mercedes Lewis would have worked. So I think
Wow.
that was actually
Good
the
shout,
most
Theo.
efficient path possible would have been Lewis, Rodgers, Favre. But well done, gentlemen. You
Lewis
got it done
was
in 4 moves.
24. He played for Denver last year.
Yeah,
But
right.
nevertheless, overlapped with Caleb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Now you got to connect Justin Jefferson to Randy Moss.
Thank you for the NFC North.
Yeah, you're welcome. That wasn't really intentional, but it wound up that way.
Justin Jefferson to Randy Moss. Well, you used Randy Moss in your example, and going to Tom is obviously a good way to branch out.
The oldest player back here would be Daniil Hunter, right? I mean, I feel like just directly with Jettas. Hunter doesn't give us a ton of flexibility, but Hunter does get us at least back to like 2011-ish.
Yep. So we can go almost Jefferson, Hunter, Moss, Brady, and then can we connect Hunter to Brady? Or maybe that's overthinking it. Well, we could go with like Ryan Longwell.
Holy
some
shit.
shit like that.
That's
I mean,
diabolical.
why
That is
wouldn't
diabolical,
you?
Theo.
I mean, when
That-
Ryan Longwell gets bought up, I'm always in. I don't think I know who that is.
He's a kicker.
I think he played kick for the
Okay.
Bills.
He kicked
did
for the
he?
Packers and then betrayed us to the Vikings.
No, he didn't kick for the Bills. He
he
kicked
did
for the
not.
Packers and Vikings and 1 year for the Seahawks.
But the problem with picking Ryan Longwell is I just don't quite know the year that he made the switch. Because when I gained consciousness, he was on the Vikings, and my parents were always like, he used to be a Pack. So I don't know. It was somewhere before 2010, I'm sure.
What's messing with me is I don't know if I'm thinking about it. I feel like Randy came back to Minnesota. I don't know if I'm making that up in my head or not, because we could just go Jettas to Hunter to Moss. Because, like, I don't know why I can't shake this, like, I feel like Randy came back to Minnesota, but I don't know if I'm just making that up in my head or not.
Randy came back. I mean, he had a retirement
he came-
tour
he-
where he was washed on the 49ers and the Titans.
Yeah.
And it may have been the Vikings too. Cause did he score a fucking touchdown against the Packers that I can like remember? I think he may have.
Could just
Or
be
maybe
from your
I'm-
nightmares.
Or maybe you're just importing memories into my head now.
I think I might be
Well, let's think about Brady
to Jettas.
to Jettas, like, because Brady played with, all kinds of people.
Sure.
I'm on such a dirty thought, like, not like that.
Oh my
not like
God.
that. I'm at like a gross,
Keep
just
it
like
to
a,
yourself.
I'm at a nasty place I don't want to be in, bro. I'm thinking about,
Spit it
is
out.
that even right? I'm on such a, I'm like thinking about Visante Shianko, bro.
Vicente
Legend.
Shenko.
Well, because then I could go Jim Kleinsasser, and then from Jim Kleinsasser, obviously we could go Randy Moss.
Can we go can we
Good
go from Antoine Winfield Jr. to Antoine Winfield?
No, unfortunately not, but I like where your head's at. If they had played together like LeBron and Bronny, then you could.
Not quite.
No other father-son duo has actually done that in the history of sports, and it's why LeBron is the GOAT.
Oh, I
Right,
didn't know
Matthew?
that.
Did I say that right? I know you gave me the script. Did I pretty much hit on all the key
It's good
points? Okay, thank you. As long as we can use it, then. it's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Great. Awesome. Jefferson to Moss, Viking to Viking. Can they get it done, or will they crumble like the Vikings in the 1998 NFC title game?
Dude,
Or will they rise like the Vikings in the Minneapolis Miracle?
So it goes from Moss. Did Moss ever play with AP?
how many
No.
links do we get?
5.
5 moves.
Let me
Who's
do
somebody
this.
that played with Moss and Adrian Peterson? Because then we could go AP.
Does my
Hunter.
link include the starting and finishing points?
No. You have 5 moves.
Jesus
Moss.
Christ, this is the most diabolical shit I think I've ever done. I don't even know if it's right. I have a chain mapped out.
What is it?
I don't feel great about this.
That's okay. I'll tell you if it's.
It goes Justin Jefferson to Daniil Hunter. It goes Daniil Hunter to Everson Griffin. It goes Everson Griffin to Visante Shianko to Jim Kleinsasser to Randy Moss.
I like that. I say go with for that.
This feels like the most around your elbow to get to your ass route of all time.
I
And-
Are you
think
going
that-
with it?
I think we can.
It'll play.
Holy
Let's
That's
go,
5 moves.
Logan Camden. That is a
Well,
weird
that is
group of
done.
things.
fucking Madden 06
Why-
ball knowledge put to work, bruh.
Yeah, that's an
Why is
insane
Vis-
path.
Could we have gotten?
Visante
Could we have
Shenko
gotten?
being involved is hilarious.
So the path that I mapped out, because I mapped out a path in my head for all of these, getting to Stafford would have been helpful because then you could go. So I went Jefferson to Hawkinson to Stafford, and then from there you can go Adrian Peterson to Randy Moss because they did play together because Randy Moss
True.
did come back in 2010. Or you could have gone Culpepper
So I didn't need to.
after Stafford to Moss. No, you didn't. You added an extra step. You could have gone
Okay.
Shianko right to Moss, but I
Got you.
love the Jim Kleinsasser mention because what the fuck, man? That was good stuff. Okay.
Flying saucer. God bless him.
Great name. God bless him. Your last teammate chain, and you guys can go
He
ahead
did score
with this.
he did score a touchdown versus the Packers in 2010.
Real
too.
memory.
I'm not making that up.
Real memory. All right. Your last chain, Myles Garrett to Reggie White.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
long distance. Did Reggie White play with Julius Peppers?
No, I not Peppers, but you're maybe you're warm though, because we definitely need to go with a Packer Well, technically, Reggie played with Favre. Favre could get us up to, either the Jets or.
Oh yeah, this can be easy with Favre because Favre gets us to Rodgers, and then we just need to find. I mean, we could go Rodgers, Adams,
Zadarius
Garrett.
Smith.
We could go Rodgers, Adams, Garrett right here, right now.
Well, does that count? Does he have to be a current teammate?
He is a current teammate.
I'm counting Rams. He doesn't have to have played again.
Yeah, we can go Reggie White, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Myles Garrett.
Bang. That'll work.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Well
Theo.
done. Well done. All right, you guys cleaned up the teammate chains, and you take a lead. Now, before we get in to the final head-to-head round, I do have the draft results.
Oh boy.
In the smells round, Team Blasiels won in a sweep. You guys swept us.
Wow.
Everybody liked your smells more. In
That's
moments
How-
in
how
NFL
many?
history,
How many?
I
panel
cannot
people?
reveal how many people are on the committee. It was a 4-0 sweep. There are 5 judges. They don't all have to vote every single time as long as we get a clear majority. In the second draft, moments in NFL history, Carson and the Little Buddies won in a sweep 4-0. So it was a mutual sweeping. And now we have an opportunity to tie, but everybody knows tie goes to the runner. So if we win this head-to-head naming quarterbacks for a franchise, Matthew, we win the game. That'll be the policy all summer. I'm not making that up for now.
Okay.
So now we got to spin the wheel. And so we will be naming quarterbacks for
Ooh, I thought we were about to get the
The
worst possible outcome.
Cincinnati Bengals.
I was sweating if we were going to get the Bears, man. That's not where
We
you
go
wanna be.
to Logan Camden to start.
I will keep it very simple, and I will take Joe Burrow.
Okay, Carson Palmer.
I'll take Andy Dalton.
John Kitna.
I will take Ken Anderson.
I'll take Jake Browning.
I will take Joe Flacco.
Hell yeah.
I will take Boomer Esiason.
Okay. That was my next pick. I will take Akili Smith.
Good pick. And we will go until last man standing on this one. So when one teammate is eliminated, the game is not over. You are fighting for your team.
I mean, God, like Ritter was on their practice squad for a minute this year.
Diabolical.
Sure, I'll go Ritter.
I mean, that's a man who knows his brand.
I'll go with Carson Palmer's brother, Jordan Palmer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
good pick.
Pull. It's a good pull. I'm going to keep it simple. I'll take Jeff Blake.
That was the next guy on my board.
I'm reading
I
you
will
like
take,
a book. I'm in your head. Wemby style.
I mean, I haven't answered. Do I want to go there this early? I guess I will. Give me
This early, I'm out of guys.
Yeah, I'm out of guys.
Logan's
too.
preparing for the long haul.
Give me AJ McCarron, I guess.
Yeah. Matthew.
Let me think for a second.
Sure.
Please let me think for a second.
Hands off, man.
Yeah, it's loading. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm not.
You seem stressed, but it's loading.
I feel good.
Trust.
I feel good. I see it loading. I see it in your eyes.
It's really not. That's what's sad. Yeah, brother, I got nothing.
All right. That's all right. That's all right. 1v2. This is my moment for redemption. But, Theo, it goes to you first.
You don't got to pick one?
No.
It doesn't have to come from
Matthew's
your
just
team?
out now. He's
Okay.
out.
He has sacrificed himself.
That's the price that we pay.
Let's see if I could reach deep into the bag here. I don't know if I can.
I mean, we really like to push mankind to its limits here.
Yep. What do you do? I'm in my mind palace. I'm trying to conjure up a roster.
If you
Chad
haven't done the
Ochocinco.
previous work with mnemonic devices, you may not be able to access your utmost potential in your mind palace. So,
Really?
just a note for going forward. Well, we'll see.
Damn. Who is Chris Collinsworth fucking catching passes?
I think we might already got both of them.
I think we
Really?
got both of
It's
them.
Anderson.
Yeah, unfortunately, dude. I mean, that's
Anderson
what's
and
weird
Boomer,
about
I'm pretty
Anderson and
sure.
Esiason.
They have so many. They've
A lot of
honestly
guys
kind
who
of
held it down for a while.
Yeah, right.
consistent
It's
play.
it's a
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
franchise quarterbacks that don't win Super Bowls.
True. All right, Theo, I'm putting a clock on you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Matt Flynn. No, he never went there.
Don't think so. All right. So it's back to me. I'm going to take Ryan Finley.
Holy shit, he wasn't even on my list. I forgot that guy existed. Give me JT O'Sullivan.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always going to get pulled.
I should have thought of the other, Twitter person outside of Jordan Palmer.
I'll take Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I wouldn't even think about it. Give me Jason Campbell.
Matt,
Shit.
I can hear you clicking.
Shit.
Good.
Oh, we're getting down to it, bruh.
Let him click.
Who's another backup? That's what it's got to be. Fuck.
That's the thing
I think
about
I'm
this is
out.
like, who was Carson Palmer's back? I was like, I don't fucking know, dude.
He got his little brother in there. I think I'm out. I think the win goes to you guys.
I mean, I had Scott Mitchell, and that was it, man. I was
Scott Mitchell, shout
That's my
out.
guy. That's
Damn.
my coworker.
Hey, that's a Lions legend. He held it down for a while.
He didn't hold
All
anything
right.
down.
It's a win for the Evil Empire, the Blaziels, even down the man they are named after. They still get it done. Matthew, I just want to personally apologize for letting you down.
Yep.
You do have a question for us. Do you want to do that, or have we done enough trivia, or do you want to do the NBA?
I don't
It's
think
totally
it'll
your
be too
call.
crazy long, but I absolutely do want to do it.
All right,
I've been
let's do
sitting
it.
on this for like a month.
Let's do it.
Okay. The Knicks just won the finals without playing in an elimination game for themselves, obviously, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Can you name every finals winner to do so, to win it all, while playing multiple elimination games in their run? Now, we're doing since the merger.
Okay.
No strikes. You guys got to go perfect,
Wait.
because otherwise you can just name
This
everybody.
this is multiple elimination games. So
So they
they
have
had
to
to
be
play-
perfect on this.
so
They have to
someone
play.
else has 3.
If they have to play at least 2. I'm sorry, that should be my word.
Okay. Well, the Thunder.
Okay.
The Thunder.
The Thunder is correct. They played 2 Game 7s. I mean, I immediately go to the 2016 Cavs, of course, because they played 3 in one series.
Yep.
But let's take our time here. Let's be methodical about this.
Maybe you don't get no strike, but you don't get infinite guesses. It's either
Yeah,
got to
no,
be like
I think asking us to go perfect is fair, honestly. I think let's expect perfection out of ourselves. I am thinking about the 2019 Raptors, but I believe they only faced the one in Game 7 against the Sixers.
Yep, they were up that series.
So the 21 Bucks go to a Game 7 against the Nets, and they were down 2-0 against the Suns. That doesn't matter. But they were down 3-2 against the Nets in that series, I believe. So
That
I
is
think the
correct.
2021 Bucks are right. Okay.
One of the, I don't know if one of the both. Y'all help me out here. One of the Heat teams is going to be here, right?
The 2013 Heat are absolutely here.
Because Indiana pushes them, and then
Well, they had to come back from 3-2 against the
Yeah.
Spurs alone. So that's multiple elimination games in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
2013
elimination.
Heat are
I just
correct.
keep thinking about Game 7s. I'm not even thinking about it in the right way.
No, it's elimination games. I think that should be the most recent that we hadn't already gotten, but we can circle back if that's not correct. I mean, thinking about Game 7s is a good way to do it, though, because if you're in a Game 7, you're already one game away. 2010 Lakers were in a Game 7, but I don't think they had another series where they faced an elimination game, but they might have been down 3-2 to the Celtics. I can't remember. That was with the old 2-3-2 format, so theoretically,
Right.
if everybody defended home court, they would have been down 3-2.
Right. It did change the math on a few of these series, just
Yeah.
in like how it played out to go
Right.
to the 2-3-2.
Okay, we'll come back to that. That feels like a viable option. 09 Lakers, no.
I've been thinking about the 06 Heat just because they weren't that strong, but like I can't really.
06 Heat are
I don't.
interesting, but I don't think so. In fact,
I don't think so either. They didn't. Do
I
it
don't
in the
think they
finals.
played a Game 7.
Exactly.
The Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, I don't think they went 7. So I think they're clear. The 05 Spurs go 7 in the final against the Pistons. That would be the only series that was that close. But once again, were they down 3-2? I'm not sure. We'll keep them in mind. We'll keep the 2010 Lakers in mind.
Is it the 02 or 01 Lakers that go to 7 against Sacramento?
That's the 02 Lakers. And
Did
so
they get
that's an
pushed?
answer. They were down 3-2.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Game 6 is the famous Tim Donaghy masterclass. So that's a great pull. But did the 2000 Lakers? I mean, against the Blazers.
They weren't as dominant.
Yeah, they did. Because, I mean, they went to a deciding game against the Kings, and they went to a deciding game against the Blazers. So the 2000 Lakers, I believe, are correct.
That's a good pull. Yeah, they went to
Let's
a
go.
Game 5 that was elimination
In the
against
first
Kings in
round,
one.
right.
Okay.
God, this is an awesome question. Matthew, you come up with great questions, man.
I was just looking
Time
at
when
it
you
because
came
I
in
was
and
in
hosted us.
84 total in the history of the NBA. But we got to stop at the Berger because then
Wow.
it gets into like, do you guys know which
Yeah.
Celtics teams went on? No.
Yeah. Speaking
You know
of,
which
I mean,
like
just hearing the
Syracuse
number
national
84. Hearing the number 84 made me think about the 84 Celtics because that series went 7. But we will come back to that. I think they were up 3-2. No, Magic choked games 2 and 4 in game 7. We'll come back to that. Let's keep working our way backwards methodically.
95 or 90. I mean, I'm thinking about the Rockets. Like, they just played a bunch of great teams.
Yeah, the 95 Rockets, they went 7 against the Suns. They might have gone to a deciding game against the Jazz, too. They did not against the Spurs. They took care of business against the Spurs, and they swept the finals. But that's one of the toughest paths ever.
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't
That's why I
feel
was-
bad.
That's what I was thinking about it.
In fact, that feels pretty good. I say we try 95 Rockets.
In fact, it's not only correct. They played 5 elimination games in the first
Wow.
2 rounds.
That's
They played 2 against the Jazz, and they came down 3-1 against the Suns.
Put some
Oh,
respect.
yeah. Duh, they pulled a 3-1 comeback. Yeah.
Put some respect on those Rocket squads. man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Is that
Some respect
Olajuwon?
on them.
That's Akeem. That's the second. That's the team with Clyde Drexler. Okay.
Clyde Drexler has a ring?
Yeah.
He's a ring is the second best guy, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Shout out. 2K God. Me and Clyde
Shout out to him
Drexler.
for real.
Better than Michael Jordan on 2K.
Better than Michael Jordan in real life, some people were saying in 1992.
Maybe they
I
were
think
right.
all the Bulls teams are safe. I mean, everybody always talks about they never went 7, but they did go 7 in
You have to go
92
7
against
to be an
the
elimination
Knicks.
game, naturally.
That is true. But, I mean, people always say they never went 7 in the finals. They did go 7 against the Knicks once, but
I mean,
the down 3-2 thing is tough to remember, I'm going to
Was-
be honest.
was
Yeah, I didn't
Detroit
know how
like
hard
that
this was going to be for you
in
guys.
'89.
Detroit in 89 kind of steamrolled.
Well, I thought they were really good. Who else wins titles in the late?
I was
I mean,
thinking the Lakers in 88, when you said Detroit in 89, they went 7 in that series. Oh, yeah, no, totally the 88 Lakers. I think they went
88.
7 at least twice.
The 88 Lakers, 4 elimination games.
Wow.
Jazz round 2, Mavs Western Conference Finals, and then they
yeah,
were
that
down
weak-ass
3-2 to
Mavs
the
team.
Pistons.
What about the-
Yeah,
what
I
about
was
the 80?
surprised by that too.
What about the
Yeah.
80 Lakers?
The 80
I
Lakers.
mean, they go to a game 7, don't they? Or do they go to a game 6? Is Magic?
Magic's performance was game
Okay.
6. So I think
2010.
they're safe.
2010 Packers did it.
Hey, now.
That's true. That's true, Theo.
So did the
Can't
Seahawks.
ever take that away.
That's one of my favorites. When the wild card team goes to and always has to win all road games. I think the Steelers in 05 were the first team to ever do it, but
Really?
Okay.
I think
So now I come back to the 84 Celtics because I don't think anybody else in the 80s was pushed to multiple elimination games. The 84 Celtics, I don't know. They went 7 in the finals. I don't think they played an elimination game before that, and I can't remember if they were up 3-2 or down 3-2.
I feel like there could be a
So-
bunch in the late 70s. I don't know. All that shit kind of bleeds together.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you one
Ooh.
hint from this point
Okay.
on,
All right.
but it's going to be a good one. I'm going to tell you the
Okay.
number of teams there are by decade.
Okay. We'll definitely
There are
take that.
3 more in the 2010s. There are 2 more in the 2000s. There's 1 more in the 90s. There's 2 more in the 80s. And there's 2 more in the 70s.
Holy shit. Okay, there's more than I expected. Logan,
I
late
know.
70s, yeah. So that I liked because both the 78 Bullets and the 79 Sonics are very viable candidates here. And post-merger, it would be those two. Because the 77 Blazers did not. I think we can buzz in 78 and 79.
This is why you got to have Carson on the team, because I would never have been able to get those two. But yes, both went to the Bullets went to a game 6 and 7 versus the Sonics in the finals in 78, and the Supersonics 6 and 7 versus the Suns in the Western Conference Finals. So you got the 70s.
Okay. Now we're back to the 80s, and if there's two in the 80s, I think 84 Celtics have to be an answer.
They went to a 7 in the finals and a 7 in round 2 against the Knicks.
Let's go. All right. The other one who's still out there, I'm a little nervous about, but okay.
Who wins in 81?
81 is the Celtics over the Rockets. That's in 6. Against the Sixers in the conference finals, yes, that's when they come back from 3-1 down.
That is correct.
The 81 Celtics. Good work, Logan. Very good work. And then Philly got their revenge this year, 45 years later.
One more in the 90s.
One in the 90s.
2 more in the aughts. 3 more in the 2010s.
Are we
okay?
This may be semantics. Are we considering the 10s and 20s together, or it's literally just in the 10s decade?
I'm saying
decade.
Just in the 10s. Okay.
Okay, so 90s. That's interesting. It's not the 99 Spurs because they cruised. They lost 2 games. I don't think it's a Jordan team. I think it's probably the 94 Rockets because the 94 Rockets go 7 in the finals against the Knicks. That's one right there. I like that. Let's go 94 Rockets.
You're correct.
Let's go.
They were down 3-2 to the Knicks in the finals, and they went to a 7 against the Suns.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to those Suns teams, man. And then John Starks went 2 of 18 in Game 7, and Ewing shot 36% from the field in that series, and that was rough. Okay, we have one in the 2000s? 2. 05 Spurs feels good for one of those.
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Damn. Okay, I know we said no strikes. I kind of just want to finish at this point.
Yeah.
We're so close.
They
only played Game 7 in the finals.
They did go to 7, but it was a 3-2 lead for them.
Yeah.
The Pistons even, and then they won 7.
Okay.
It's not like Boston.
I think the 2010 Lakers is going to be right, though.
The
Can we get
2010
that in?
Lakers were down 3-2. Yeah,
That's right.
I'll give you
Okay.
that.
All right. 08 Celtics. That actually absolutely is right. That absolutely is right because they went 7 multiple times. They went 7 in the East against like a shitty Hawks team.
The only reason I thought of them was just because their regular season was so dominant, but the playoffs weren't.
No, you're absolutely right. That's a great pull. I think they might have lost the most playoff games of any champ ever. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
The 08 Celtics, yeah.
Okay, the other
Yeah,
team that's
they
been...
went to 7 against the Hawks, and then they went to 7 against the Cavs in the next round, too.
Yeah.
The other one I've been thinking about is the 2014 Spurs.
No, they rolled. They dominated.
They rolled?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, I've just been thinking about them in the 2012 Heat for some reason. But
You have 2 ones that, I think I would have gotten, even without looking this up. And then you have what I think is the hardest one that I had no idea.
Okay, we got 2 more that are recent. 2 more in the 2010s.
Right, 2 more in the 2010s and 1 in the aughts.
One in the aughts is 04 Pistons. The 04 Pistons came back against the Nets and won that series in 7. So I think they're probably right.
Yeah, it's the 04 Pistons coming back in 7. I had no idea about that.
Carson, who's your favorite basketball player ever?
Great question, dude. Probably Steph Curry.
Logan?
when I was a kid, my favorite player was Gilbert Arenas, but
Valid.
That aged well.
yeah, didn't it?
His poker games.
No, I'm just kind of enjoying. I mean, I think my favorite player to watch now is probably like honestly Shea or Wemby. I keep
So
thinking
2010s. And there's one that Matthews like that was obvious. What
I
is
think
that?
both of these are pretty obvious, honestly.
In the 2010, would it be the 2019 Raptors then?
We went right away from that. Maybe that's just what it is.
I think yeah.
That feels good.
Mm-mm. No,
No.
they did
Sorry,
go
I
7.
chimed
No,
in.
that's
and
okay.
ruined
I
the
mean,
whole-
I was like in on that.
You guys have already gotten 2 of them.
Oh, bro, we're dumb as fuck. 2018, the Warriors were down 3-2 to the Rockets. I was
Yeah.
literally just like
Bruh.
Warriors cruise.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
that they actually
Same.
had to come back and win in 7. Okay, that's an easy one. And then like, is it
You
the
guys have-
2014
you guys-
Spurs?
You guys have guessed half the decade, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, 3 of them are right, or 4 of them
Yeah.
are right, and
Yeah.
you have 1 miss. So there's only
Is it
5 other.
is it 2012 Miami?
Yeah, LeBron and
Yes.
dropping 45 and
Against the
and doing all that.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
They were down 3-2.
They're down
Mhm.
3-2,
That was a
and he had
great
his game
question,
6. One of the great games ever. Wow, that was a great question. That was very fun. All right.
Thank you for
Thank
indulging me on
you.
it.
Thank you for coming with that. Thank you for doing this show with us. We appreciate you guys. As always, nobody has put in more hours of unpaid labor on their own time for Nerd Sesh than Matthew Sponhour and Theo Ash. And Blaiden is not in the same conversation because he bails halfway through. And that's not going to get him in the Hall of Fame. It'll get him in the Hall of Very Good. It's not going to get him in the Hall of Fame. Everybody
When
go
you
support
guys
Stay
make
Hot.
it
Yeah.
big time,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll cash in then, and when you guys have the billions,
Yep.
and the billions, then all
I would
of a
hope you
sudden-
sue us for
It was
everything
it
that
was
we're worth
10K
once we're worth
an hour.
something.
It was 10K
Yeah.
a 30-minute, really. But
And that's a reasonable rate.
It's a good bargain. Yeah.
For the value you guys are bringing to us, that's a reasonable rate.
with
Everybody,
hyperinflation in 2045, yeah, dude, it's actually going to be.
I mean, the dollar is going to be the equivalent of the Thai baht today, if that. Maybe much worse.
I've been.
But
I've been
everybody,
saying.
go give your shekels to the Stay Hot Patreon. Go check out all of Theo and Matthew's and Blaiden's stuff. They are just the best. They're just my favorite boys on the internet. And if you enjoyed this episode, you will enjoy all of their episodes. And honestly, who at this point isn't already familiar with Stay Hot? If you're watching Nerd Sesh after all these years, you've seen all these collabs, you've seen all their stuff, and you know that they're the best. So, any last words before we let you guys go? Anything you want to say?
Do you guys have a raincoat? Do you guys own a raincoat?
Of course, multiple.
I do
Also
not own a
Specific
raincoat.
raincoat.
I don't
Yeah,
own a
thank
specific raincoat.
Yes.
No. Is it
I
yellow?
don't often face deluges.
Is it yellow?
Uh,
Do
is
you
it
own a pair
Paddington
of big
style?
rubber yellow boots by any chance?
Carson, you might have an excuse
I
for
do
no
have rain
raincoat
boots.
because you live in California. Ohio is crazy.
It's pretty
Are
chill
they-
around here.
Are they yellow? Do you splash around in puddles? That's what I've been asking Theo, and the answer's been yes, so I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Theo, do you have a bright yellow raincoat and bright yellow
Yes,
boots to go
yes,
with them?
We don't know about
Not
That's
the boots, but I
awesome.
have the raincoat.
Oh,
It sounds kind of whimsical, honestly. If you
a
think about
yellow raincoat. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody actually pull out. That's awesome. But I don't live in
It's
a
not
very
even-
rain-forward environment, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I asked Twitter if they have raincoats, and it's literally a 50-50 split, yes and no.
Yeah.
So
I
it's,
mean,
I
I've
have
never
coats that
thought
work
really
it. You
in
guys
how
the
want to
to
see
set my
mine?
raincoat.
It's almost
I
it's
do.
almost unfathomable.
My dog
It's
has
gonna
a
be.
raincoat.
It's gonna be. I know exactly what it's gonna be. If it's another one of these, like it's bright yellow all the way in the corner when you try to enter its hex code into Photoshop or whatever.
I bet it is. Knowing Elsie the Kid.
Stiller,
okay.
Stillers.
Yeah.
You tell me this is not tough, bro.
I haven't seen
it is
Logan
tough.
in
I wouldn't dare.
non-Steelers attire in months. Every single episode. I was with him in New York for days. He slept in his Steelers gear, head to toe. So it makes perfect sense.
Who's number 29?
Logan?
Dude, if you guys can guess whose jersey I'm rocking right now, I'll bug out.
Two more trivia. Haven't we done enough? Fucking Terrell Edmonds.
Who owns a Terrell Edmonds jersey, bro?
The Edmonds
don't know.
family.
This is
His
this is Barry
brothers.
Foster.
Oh, shut
It
up,
was-
Barry
it was-
Foster.
it was a
That was
valiant effort.
gettable. That was gettable. All right. Thank you, guys. Everybody go check out Stay Hot and stay tuned in for a summer of fun over here at Nerd Sesh. We've got a lot more trivia collabs coming. We've got more historical rankings. We've got more draft stuff up until that happens. And then we got free agency. We got a summer full of fun. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. And with that, as always, I've been Carson Braber.
I've been Logan Camden.
I've been Matthew Sponhour.
I've been Theo Ash.
And this was Nerd Sesh.